everyone. Welcome into the Sporty Show. Champions League is upon us once again, and it's the round of 16, match day 2. I am your host, Sara Alex, and it's the OGs at the table, as Clinton just said. I'm joined by the one and only KlintonCod.
Woo! Man's back in the studio, bro. What you saying, man? You know when I'm here, I'm a noisemaker, and yeah, listen. Yeah, I got nothing on your boys too. Anyways, I'm really excited. It's a beautiful day the Lord has made for us to enjoy. Barcelona getting humbled today. It might be the opposite, who knows? But before we get into the whole match, let me introduce to you the average-heighted man in Madrid, Alex Ashmore. Alex, what, bro? What you saying, man, G?
Good to be here. Good to be here. We've got another night of fantastic Champions League football.
Absolutely.
If last night wasn't enough, we had the Madrid derby.
Hang on, wait. Hold on. I wanted to find out what's making. Wait, Sarah.
Why are you screaming? The energy today, like I haven't seen this in so long. You're just yelling at the biggest man in Madrid.
No, but by default, as a Nigerian, you got to scream, man. This is what we're known for. When we come out of your mom's womb, you start by screaming, innit? I mean, anyway, sorry, go on with that story.
No, I was just saying, another exciting night of football. We had Real Madrid versus Atleti last night, PSG, Liverpool, Bayern Munich versus Bayern Leverkusen, Benfica, Barcelona.
No, that's not a big one, though. Because we would expect Barcelona to do what we
Still, we had a 9-goal thriller the last time these two sides faced each other, so...
It could be. One match is already underway. Inter Milan are 2-0 up to Feyenoord with goals from Marcus Thuram and Lautaro Martinez, but we'll keep you guys posted on that one. Regarding the Barcelona-Benfica match, we do see the pitch already here at the Estadio de Luz, and it is raining hard, gentlemen. It's looking like it's going to add a little bit more drama to that match. But here is what's coming up on Sporty TV before we jump into all the Champions League action. This week, we have Al Qadsiya versus Al Ittihad, Melbourne City versus MacArthur, Al Nassr and Cristiano Ronaldo going up against Al Shabab, Deportiva Coruña and Córdoba in La Liga Hypermotion. On Friday, we head to Argentina for Córdoba versus Boca Juniors, Osaka versus... I said Friday, and I'm pretty sure March 8th is Saturday, so apologies there. Osaka versus Nagoya, Melbourne Victory versus Central Coast, Coventry City versus Stoke City. In the Premier League this weekend, we have Brighton taking on Fulham, high-flying Brighton. Freiburg versus Leipzig in the Bundesliga, Kyoto versus Fukuoka in the J-League. And on Sunday, it's the Bruges derby, Cercle Bruges versus Club Bruges, who will want to bounce back from their loss last night to Aston Villa. Real Betis versus Las Palmas in La Liga, Juventus taking on Adamella Lukman and Atalanta in the Serie A. And we'll wrap it all up with River Plate taking on Atletico Tucumán over in Argentina. So lots and lots of football coming your way as per usual on Sporty TV, so make sure you stay locked in there. But as for this evening, it's all about the Champions League. Gentlemen, we have PSG taking on Liverpool, Benfica hosting Barcelona, and a big derby over in Germany, Bayern Munich versus Bayer Leverkusen. Why are you laughing?
You know what?
I can't have one of these shows today. Why are you laughing?
No, it's because you just said something that sounded very impossible. You know, when you said PSG taking on Liverpool, right? It didn't sound right in my ears, right? I felt like it's the opposite that's going to happen. We all know it. It's literally, it's going to be, the game is happening in Paris, right?
Yes.
But I feel like it's Liverpool that's taking on PSG. What do you expect? Yes, they've been on fire. Dembele's been on fire, but...
I don't think it means the same thing you're thinking. I think it just means PSG
is
playing.
No, PSG
they're
is
playing
hosting.
one another. That's what
No.
they're taking on.
No. If I want to take you,
No, turn that way.
Let me turn this way because this looks like somebody that I can take. Yeah. Now, Alex, if Sarah says Clinton is going to take Alex, do you know what that means though? It means I'm going to beat the hell out of you, bro. Like I will beat
I wouldn't
you.
take it I wouldn't say it like that.
Okay, well, how would you say it then?
No, but that's what I mean. Liverpool are taking on PSG. PSG are taking on Liverpool. It's who they're...
No. I understand.
Yeah.
I understand what you mean. Like, they are playing.
Yeah.
Right? But I'm telling you, like, if okay, maybe it's because I'm just African, and this is, you know, some of the kind of words we use back home. If I say I'm going to take you, it means I'm about to come demolish you, right? So when you said PSG about to take Liverpool, what went in my head is PSG, they're about to dismantle Liverpool. Does that make sense? I mean, guys on our YouTube, please let me know if you're African. Please, let's lecture these two, you know, on Africans. Let them know that when you want to take on somebody, it means you want to humble them. But I understand what you mean, though.
Thank you. All right. Well, let's circle back here. There is a potential penalty review here for Feyenoord, so we'll keep you guys posted on that. Let's quickly review what happened yesterday and start off with the Madrid derby, Clinton, because you were at the Santiago Bernabeu. Real Madrid did get the win. We saw some really beautiful goals overall, but this draw is not settled in any way. One goal that separates these two sides, which means next week should be a pretty exciting match, no?
No, absolutely. I was there live, and, you know, the game was very... I mean, you guys that watched it from the studio, I know you said it was just some kind of flat game apart from the goals, right? But then again, why do people play football? They play because of the goals, especially in this day and age. Back in the days, people play football because of how beautiful the game is. You know, people always a kind of, how would I put it? You know, there's the whole skills that happen. You know, you see JJ Okocha, you see Ronaldinho, what they do. So people just don't watch the game for the goals. They watch the game to enjoy the game. Now, we see games for the goals. Now, yesterday, there were 3 beautiful, excellent, beautiful goals, and we felt it at the stadium, right? It was just amazing. When the first goal came within that first 4 minutes from Rodrigo, you know, the pass came from almighty Valverde, whom everyone believes. I believe he's the best player in Real Madrid, not Mbappe, not Rodrigo, not Vinicius. In my opinion, Valverde is the best player. And as a matter of fact, in Madrid City as a whole. Yeah, like Atletico Madrid, Leganes, Getafe, sorry, what happened?
I do just want to update that Inter have been given the penalty, and it's Zielinski who's stepping up to take it. This could be a 3-0 for Inter in just a few moments, so we'll give you the reaction to that. No.
Not the way that Van Persie wanted to start off as.
Absolutely not, especially at home for Feyenoord. It's going to be very difficult to head to the San Siro next week if they are down 3-0. And it is saved. A massive save here.
It might be some kind of lifeline for Feyenoord.
Velen Ruther, the keeper that saved it. All right, continue, Clinton.
Yeah, it was a very beautiful game. Like I said, Rodrigo with the first early chance, the way he handled the ball, scored the goal, amazing, very beautiful. Next minute, Julian Alvarez for Atleti from nowhere. So, I mean, I'm a Real Madrid fan, guys, but I'm sorry to tell you that Alvarez's goal was the best goal of that night. Literally, sorry, man, sorry. Yes, I love what Brahim did. Tim, it was a goal. I love what, you know, Rodrigo did. You know, it was a goal. But Julian Alvarez's one did not go like back. It just went
dragged, yeah.
And, you know, it was, and for you to be able to beat Courtois. Hey, bro, listen. It was the silence in the stadium at that time that even made me chill the more. The moment the goal went in, you know those fans that were all wearing white at the back of Courtois, you know they're always very loud. And at that point, the moment that goal went in, it felt like their whites turned to black. Like everybody just went in some kind of ghost mode. Like, hey, because I knew they wanted to celebrate the goal. And I'm average Real Madrid fan, deep down, they felt like I need to scream, I need to shout, because that was so beautiful. And then Brahim came from nowhere. Honestly, that guy is a senior important. You know how small Brahim is?
He's considerably smaller than me. About the same height as you, I think, isn't he?
Listen, no, Alex, if you listen, I know there are jokes in this show here, but there are some jokes that could cause violence, right? Please.
How tall
I am actually way taller than Brahim. Fam, you guys have seen the Sporty Bet TV commercial, man. I'm way taller than Brahim. What do you mean? Bro, Brahim is a dwarf, man.
You sure?
I mean, he's not a dwarf. It's just, at least I'm way taller than him. Don't say that, bro.
He's 5'7".
He's 5'7", exactly, and I'm 5'9", 6 foot. Like, I mean, very close to. I mean, I'm 5'9" point something.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's end it there. But it was an amazing game. It was an amazing game.
All right. Well, we will see the second leg of that next week, and I think it'll set it up really nicely because, like I said, one goal separates these two sides.
I didn't even answer the question you asked initially because you said, what does it mean for Atleti? Obviously, the return leg, it was just a one goal difference. Now, you see, this is where I really get scared because everybody understands what happens at the Atleti Stadium. That Riyadh Metropolitano is a scary place to go to, no matter what team you are. I've said it that it's not just about the players, it's about the fans. Those fans are terrorists. I'm telling you, they are worse than Al-Qaeda. Those fans are worse than Boko Haram. Like, when you go there, if you don't have heart, I'm telling you the truth, as a player, you might score own goal to your own self just because of the way those fans react. I'm telling you for free. Okay, so now, if I was Real Madrid yesterday, I would have scored as many goals as possible. And then before going into that Riyadh Metropolitano, at least I know there is some kind of insurance. I've done everything possible for me to. If you go to get a draw from there, then you're pretty much settled. But it's just one goal difference. We saw how much they kept the ball yesterday. At some point, it felt like, let's see, they kept most of the ball. They were just tapping around, and you could clearly see, what's the name? You could clearly see, and Marco Ancelotti. My man,
Carlo.
Sorry, Carlo.
Marco Ancelotti.
Carlo.
Is this his brother?
But very big credit to Atleti, though. Very huge credit. They came to the Bernabeu. They were able to score one goal. And it's just one goal difference separating both teams. So, I just hope Real Madrid are able to go back to their stadium. Gladly, Jude Bellingham is going to be on that game. And there's going to be more solid midfield. Big kudos to the Real Madrid midfield.
Well, the midfield that you criticized, saying Brahim Diaz probably shouldn't be starting this game, but it should be Luka Modric, and Brahim Diaz was arguably Real Madrid's best player last night.
Yeah, so. but if you notice, look at where he scored the goal from, right? You would see that he kept on hovering around where we believe Brahim Diaz should be playing. Yeah, but anyways, forget about it.
If you look at, I think it's
okay.
I think I agree with what you're saying, Clinton, in terms of this tie is still very open. I think
it is very open.
You saw Atleti last season, they lost in the first leg against Inter at the San Siro, and then they brought the tie back to the Metropolitano and beat Inter on penalties. That crowd really does play a factor into the game, and we've seen it quite a lot in the Champions League and a little bit less in the league, but when it's Real Madrid, they're always going to be up for it. They're going to be singing for 90 minutes long. Even last night, 4 or 5,000 of them at the top of the Bernabeu, singing all night long.
The moment Julian Alvarez's goal went in, I was not hearing. Obviously, this was the Bernabeu, right? But I hardly heard the Real Madrid fans. I was just hearing Atleti fans, and you could just see them in their box, just that little area they were in. They were so loud. They were so loud that I was like, yo, listen, this is not your home. You need to shut up. Y'all need to chill. This is you don't come to my home and you're playing loud music.
I love that. I love that. Great showing from the Atleti fans. We do have to move along because Arsenal also had a massive win last night, 7-1 over PSV. And let's introduce Sporty FM's very own Eustace joining us from Accra. Eustace, what did you make of Arsenal's absolute smashing? I thought it was a Barcelona jersey just for a moment, and I was going to welcome you to the show. Get out.
Yeah.
So, Eustace, are you wearing that in honour of Mohamed Salah?
Yeah, of course. Mo Salah now, Mo Salah, yeah. I mean, I know where you want to take this to, but it's still Mo Salah.
Eustace, what did you think of Arsenal's win yesterday?
Yeah, well, so it was a total dominance by Arsenal yesterday. I enjoyed the game thoroughly. 7-star performance. It was a total demolition exercise. And I could tell that this was an Arsenal team that had built that fire in them, and they just wanted to explode. I mean, they went on the roll. It was absolute class from everybody. Mikel Merino starting up front left us with a little bit of doubt before the game started. We saw the lineup and we said, Arteta, is he going to go cautious? Is he just going to try to play for the draw away from home, knowing that he has the second leg at the Emirates? But we saw Arsenal come out and it was really colourful football. They thrived in every single department of that game. Goals from everywhere. Ricardo Calafiori making those runs. And I was joking to Gary because we were having a watch along somewhere in town in Accra. And I was joking to Gary that I'm sure Mikel Arteta had been auditioning for a centre-forward role. And that run by Calafiori actually highlighted how hungry Arsenal were. It was a spectacular performance. I loved it. I think they killed the game in the first tie. There's no need for the second leg. It's become a mere formality. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that Arsenal are the only team right now in the round of 16 that are well and through to the quarterfinals. And Mikel Arteta will be absolutely pleased with his side, knowing that next week he can rest a lot of players. Because even though, Alex, in the end, Aston Villa got that win over Club Bruges, in the final moments of that match, Bruges really crumbled. They got a last-minute penalty called against them. 3-1 is still something that you could come back from. 7-1, not so much.
I think I would, in normal circumstances, I'd say yes, but it's at Villa Park. We know how...
They've lost at Villa Park in the Champions League.
They have, but this is the business end of the season. It's the last 16 of the Champions League. They're playing for a spot in the quarterfinals, a potential all-Premier League tie against Liverpool, obviously, if Liverpool get through against PSG. And I think Aston Villa will be... Their fans will be up for it. The players will be up for it. I can't see this going any other way than Aston Villa qualifying for the quarterfinals.
Yeah, I think I'm just saying it's not a 7-1. Like, they're not... Arsenal will probably start maybe 3 out of their starting 11, whereas Villa, you will still see all their starting 11 in this match. They're not going to risk anything.
You can't afford to be complacent if you're Villa.
No.
Definitely.
Definitely. All right, and the last match we saw, 1-1 for Lille at Signal Iduna Park. And what did I tell you about this Dortmund side? Don't trust them. This is a great position for Lille to be in, as now they will host Borussia Dortmund in the second leg next week. So that's how it stands from yesterday's matches. But tonight we have some more. Inter are still 2-0 up to Feyenoord, but we have a very, very big match that's being held in Paris. And it's Liverpool taking on Paris, guys. This one it should be a very exciting match. Let's go through the lineups and break it down. Starting off with the home side. It's Donnarumma as the keeper, Hakimi, Marquinhos, Pacho, and Nuno Mendes, João Neves, Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz, Barcola, Dembele, and Kvicha Kvaratskhelia getting up on the lineup there. And for Liverpool, no surprise, Alisson Becker, Robertson, Van Dijk, Konate, and Trent Alexander-Arnold, Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, and McAllister with Luis Diaz, Diogo Jota, and Mohamed Salah. Wow, this is a very star-studded match. Alex, what are your initial thoughts here? Because we have a Liverpool side who has lost 3 matches this season across all competitions, but we have a PSG side that are coming into the best form of the season that they've experienced.
Yeah, I think PSG have picked, if they could pick a time to come into form, they couldn't have picked a better period of the season. They've been playing fantastically in the Champions League, and obviously sailing away with the title in Ligue 1, which is always the case. But it's always been that question of, can they transfer over that form from the league to Europe? And they've managed to do it over the last couple of weeks. And I think Liverpool will have a real test on their hands tonight, because they're starting to, I think, play as a cohesive unit more. We see PSG of the old ages, where they would have a team of individuals and a star-studded team, albeit, and they would be facing teams where you'd think they should be winning that. But team of individuals doesn't always work. And I think the fact that they've got a cohesive unit there together with players playing well, Ousmane Dembele, Bradley Barcola, these are some really on-form players, and I think we're in for an exciting game tonight.
I think so too. Eustace, what do you make of this match, knowing that PSG, like I mentioned, is probably in the best form they've been in this entire season, and a Liverpool side that has arguably been the strongest team across Europe, but out of their 9 away matches across all competitions, they've only won 3.
Well, this is going to be Liverpool's first real test of the season. And I'm saying that looking at, yeah, of course, Liverpool they've rolled over every opposition they played. Even in games that they've lost, we've been able to tell that they haven't been at their maximum best. They haven't gotten out of third gear. They lost against PSV in the Champions League. I looked at that lineup and I saw that Liverpool had a job done. They were giving others a run in the team. So this is the first real test. And I think a PSG side that hasn't lost all the way from November 2024, last time they lost a match, I think, and that was in the Champions League. PSG has not lost a game in so long, and the form guide that they come into this game with is absolutely sensational. I'm looking at Luis Enrique's men and the way they've set up, and like Alex rightly said, as a unit, they've gelled very well. They've been a very cohesive team. Productivity, and look at Osman Dembele. He's been able to shake off injuries from previous times in the season, and I'm looking at what he's contributing to this team. And the crucial thing for me is that this game is at the Parc des Princes. That means that they know it's absolutely imperative that they do not lose this game. Liverpool, on the other hand, of the divide. I'm looking at them and how Arne Slot. I always said that Arne Slot inherited a Mercedes. He just had to fine tune it. He reduced the heavy metal football to
It
very
depends on the
pragmatic
Mercedes,
football.
though. Is it C class or I mean, which?
No. So
Is it
it's an
S-class?
S class.
Class.
It's an S class.
Okay. makes
Full
sense.
luxury option, and you look at his bench and how he's able to affect the game from the bench. And Liverpool have that team. They are that team. They are looking really good, and this is a very, very good test if they want to get to the apex of European football this season. I think at PSG, there's no sterner test for them than PSG. Arne Slot has fine-tuned this team. Trent Alexander-Arnold especially. He's been the most dribbled pass player in the Premier League. But note that he has a lot of cover from Gravenberch in that role. He doesn't unnecessarily overlap like he used to in previous seasons, chasing assists, because that Liverpool team is effective. The midfielders are able to get the transitions and they're able to play through the lines very, very easily to that front three. And this will be a very stern test because Enrique's team is equally balanced offensively as they are defensively. So this is going to be a very stern test. And I'm thinking in my head that we are going to see a draw because the pragmatic Arne Slot I've seen would like to just hold on to PSG and make that game a final at Anfield. I think that's what he intends to do. And I don't think we'll see a lot of pressure from Liverpool. They'll rather try to contain the game and play at their own pace because the longer it stays a draw, the more they know they have that chance. That 12th factor at Anfield will come into play for them. So I'm looking at a very cagey match, a very, very tight midfield match. We'll see lots of tackles flying in very physical game. And Liverpool, I think, will be able to hold on to that away draw they so desperately need to proceed because everything comes tumbling down if they are unable to go past PSG. And I think Liverpool will feel somewhere that this is their season.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think Liverpool would be happy to come away with a draw at the Parc des Princes, Alex. Clinton, I have a fun one for you here. Mo Salah has been involved in 20 goals from 30 UCL knockout matches, more than any other African player. Samuel Eto'o and Didier Drogba had 19. What are your thoughts on that?
No, I mean, we've said it so
Yeah,
many
so
times.
I think
Okay,
okay, that's
sorry,
all.
go on.
Plain.
I mean, if you're going to help me, go on.
Oh no, so I've said that most statistics over the years have constantly kept going up, and it's a testament to how much he's been working. You know, initially people used to say he was a left-footed player and couldn't contribute in certain situations or certain phases of the attack. But you look at what he's done over the years and how he's polished himself, and you look at that stats, goals and assists in the Premier League, in the Champions League, it cuts across, and it speaks about fine a player he's been tuned into. So I think Mo Salah for Liverpool is that silent threat. He has that moment of brilliance in him, and he could just come to life at any point. He's a match winner, and I think PSG will have a plan to try and contain Mo Salah. But he's that guy. He has that X factor about him, and I think he can do damage to them if given the opportunity.
Well, it's going to be Nuno Mendes, Alex, going up against Mo Salah in tonight's match. How do you think that will line up?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's where the game will be won or lost. I think the midfield will be a key battle. I think when you look at how impressive Gravenberch
Young
is.
midfield
Yeah.
from both sides.
But I think when you look at how impressive those three in the midfield for Liverpool have been, McAllister, Szoboszlai and Gravenberch, who's been almost revitalised as a player under Slot. And I think it will be a job to see whether João Neves and Vitinha can assist Fabian Ruiz in that midfield and trying not to get overrun, because if you allow them to overrun you, that's when Mo Salah can create that space on that right-hand side. And Nuno Mendes has got a job on his hands tonight. Bradley Barcola will have to do some tracking his back as well, because I imagine Trent will be overlapping on that right-hand side as well over the outside. And that's where Liverpool are so good, because if you contain Salah, similar to Real Madrid in that essence, if you contain Salah, you've got to deal with Luis Diaz, you've got to deal with Diego Jota, you've got to deal with the midfield, Alexis McAllister, the quality that he has on the ball and the creativity he has, those flanks, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Andy Robertson. Liverpool have so many attacking strong points that there's so many holes to plug that it's going to be a difficult job for PSG. Having said that, I think if they can keep Salah quiet, I think that was something that we've seen, that if you perhaps make life difficult for Liverpool, it can get not frustrating for them, but we saw against Wolves where they didn't have a shot at all in that second half, where Wolves made life difficult for Liverpool, and I think that's what PSG have to do. They have to make it difficult, not get too ugly, but make it a little bit scrappy, and I think frustrate Liverpool and not allow them to play their game by slowing it down, not obviously committing silly tackles, but just make it difficult for them.
80 Samuel says PSG are going to win this one 3-1. Let us know what you guys think the result of this match is going to be. Clinton, Kvaratskhelia is going to be going up against Trent Alexander-Arnold in this one. Now, we know Trent to be a creative genius, but not the best defensively, and Kvicha is very technical. Do you think that this could be a force for PSG, and maybe, as Alex was saying, holes to break for Liverpool, but maybe this is where PSG can break through?
Honestly, I'm seeing so many loopholes for Liverpool, because when you look at their defense, you could. I know we keep talking about Liverpool defense, or Liverpool as a team being one of the best, and because they've done this in England, blah blah blah. But we tend to forget that most of the time is the job that the midfield of Liverpool, as well as the likes of Mo Salah having to drop back, even Luis Diaz, and these guys are defensive players in as much as they are seen as more offensive guys. These are the guys who go to chasing for the goals. But most of the time, when it's time to defend, they come to help. Now, when you have a game like facing a PSG, right? You are looking at a Dembele, for example, whom we know how fast this guy is. Which Liverpool defender are you going to tell me would you could say could easily match when it comes to speed to this kind of player? When you look at when you look at Dembele, for example, right? I look at Dembele, I look at I don't like pronouncing his name, but you know who I'm speaking about.
Kvaratskhelia.
Exactly, yeah, thank you. But I don't want to pronounce the name. I think I'm going to bite my tongue. But these are guys that if Liverpool defends, they are not very careful, right? They would always continue chasing, and they would always be behind, right? And I'm looking at this game, in my opinion, I'm beginning to now think that, yes, everybody thinks this is going to be some kind of easy game for Liverpool. First of all, it's not just going to be easy, but I'm kind of thinking PSG are probably going to clear some kind of win. Maybe not a 3-1, but probably more like a 2-1.
I don't see it.
I mean, for some reason, I don't know why I see it happening. Especially, come on. You were speaking about, the kind of offensive defense that Liverpool has, obviously, Alexander. Now, for me, your job as a defender is to defend, right? Now, you are having to, when you have the ability to go forward, I think that's just a plus. But when you don't have the ability to come back, to me, it becomes a minus.
But I think that's where Liverpool have improved under Slot compared to Jurgen Klopp, is where Jurgen Klopp will play that gung-ho rock and roll football, as we call it. Arne Slot has been a little bit more sensible, so to speak, and perhaps in those games where Liverpool haven't played so well but picked up the points, we might have seen a 4-4 draw under Jurgen Klopp, and we would have gone, wow, look at how good Liverpool have been in the attack today. But I think you would ask most managers, they'd say they'd rather win 1-0 in a boring manner than draw 3-3 and play exciting, expansive football. Those 3 points are valued a lot more highly than 1 point. So I think that's where Liverpool have really improved under Slot, is just being a little bit tighter at the back, and perhaps that sensible nature of their game is where, even when they don't play well, they still pick up points.
Yeah. Well, let's stick with defenders here for a moment. Eustace, Marquinhos for PSG getting his 100th UCL start, and the first player to do so for exclusively a French club, and the fourth Brazilian after Roberto Carlos, Dani Alves, and Thiago Silva. Marquinhos, does he go down as one of the best Brazilian defenders of all time?
Of all time, it's a stretch. I think of all time is a stretch, but he is super, super good. And the experience that he brings into that PSG team is something you can't trade money for. At all time, there's quite a list for the Brazilian nationals. If you ask me, he is good. I'd rate him probably in the top 5 or top 10. I should say. Yeah, let me go a bit back. So maybe top 10 all time. But what he's done, especially for PSG, more than even for the Brazil national team, I think his experience in reading the game and in placing that cover, that quality, that leadership he has about him, very, very vocal and easy to play with. And he's been a key factor in that PSG team gelling together at the rear guard. I think he brings a fantastic leadership option to that team, gelling together as a unit, and his overall gameplay. I think he's adapted to the modern game as well. He's not a ball playing. I wouldn't say exactly he's a ball playing centre back, but for the system that he finds himself in, he's been able to adapt every single time. Marquinhos is a fantastic defender. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
Yeah, definitely a special match for him this evening. But Eustace, I'll ask you now, and it's a difficult question. We have the league leader in England, the league leader in France, one of the most consistent teams, if not the most consistent team in football this season, Liverpool, taking on one of the most informed sides right now, PSG. What will the score be this evening at the Parc des Princes?
Very difficult. I was afraid of this question, but very, 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 very difficult to predict with the kind of form the two teams are coming into. It's one of the games where the form guide actually goes out the window. You have a game like this, and it's about who wants it more on the night. The tactical perspective is that it's a two-legged tie. So even at the end of this game, you are only halfway through the tie. And I think it's imperative, I said at the beginning, that Liverpool should not lose. It will be easier for them to progress if they don't lose, because I see them winning at Anfield. PSG, however, will want to take the lead like Real Madrid did yesterday. No, it's also crucial that they take the lead. And with a clash of both ambitions, I'm looking at a 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw. Okay, Clinton, you said wow because you, I'm assuming, don't agree with that.
No, definitely not. Not this kind of game. I mean, there are games you see and you could easily just be like, okay, yeah, I see some kind of draw. That's exactly one you mentioned, or when you guys were predicting yesterday's game, Atleti versus Real Madrid, I did say to you that this one, even I don't need my super power, whatever I hear to even tell me, I knew it was definitely not going to be a draw. This one, 100%, I see about 3 goals, and it's not a 3-3. You know, I'm seeing more like a 3-1. And this 3-1, the question
4
is,
goals.
yeah, you know, the question is which team is it going to? Now, this is where I need to contact somebody to kind of like hear loudly where who is having this 3, and it's very. I mean, I can tell you for free that you might be disappointed. Might not be Liverpool. You know, this one is. Listen, PSG, they've not lost a game in the league. Syria. I'm talking about the, French League 1. They've literally not lost one, right? I understand people would say, yeah, that's French League 1 at the end of the
competition.
Day. You're not going to compare it to the Premier League where
Liverpool have only lost once.
They've only lost once, obviously, to Nottingham Forest, whom are arguably one of the best in the Premier League at this point. So it's uncomparable, I understand. But still, when you look at the form,
who's in front of you, I guess, at the end of the day.
No, at the end, 100%. Like, this one is a very difficult one too, and I guess that's probably the reason why Eustace has decided to say draw, because, he's literally thought about he's made the analysis, man. If I say it's Liverpool, hang on, wait. PSG, they are pretty much on form. If I say it's PSG, what about Liverpool, who have been doing extremely great exploits this season so far, not just in the Premier League, but literally in every single competition. So I understand where your draw is coming from, but I can tell you for free, it's definitely not a draw, but one of them is winning. If I was going to place a bet, I mean, as a professional gambler that I am, as a professional, gamer that, I still am, I would always say, either or.
So, Clinton, pick one side.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, any of them.
Any of them.
But definitely not a draw.
Definitely not a draw.
Is that not good enough?
Well, right now it's Sporty Bet, PSG to win 2.49 and Liverpool 2.94. So PSG are actually the favorites here at Sporty Bet. But when we asked you guys watching along on YouTube, 65% of you voted that Liverpool will win this evening, with 25 to PSG and 9% a draw. So it's all over the board here. I think everyone's having problems calling it, besides maybe Alex Ashmore, who is heavily favoring Liverpool this evening.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Liverpool.
Okay.
I think they'll have their work cut out, like I've said. I think PSG will be a tough test for them. But I just think the nous and the quality of players that Liverpool have is just that little bit superior to what PSG have. And I think Arne Slot will have Luis Enrique's number tonight.
I love what Makinde has said in the comments. That's something I think we are going to be seeing from the defense. He said, we will see goals and plenty of mistakes. And these mistakes, I'm not speaking about the offensive players. I'm talking about the defensive players here, especially for Liverpool. You know, that's where I tend to see, especially with the likes of Alexander Arnold. I know he's not. Sometimes he would play as if he should be, you know, he's just finished some kind of loan season from some kind of championship team. But, you know, if he decides to say, yo, I want to play the Alexander Arnold that they used to know, the one who they would always compete, you know, or compared to Reece James. Of course, we know Reece James is not one of the players to speak about, you know, currently. But, you know, if he decides to bring up that guy we know, Alexander Arnold, of course, you know, this is probably going to be some kind of sweet looking win for Liverpool. But like I said, this is a tough one. It's Champions League football. The pressure is there. And we might see a couple of mistakes here and there.
All right, well, let's move along to another big matchup over in Germany. Bayern Munich taking on Bayer Leverkusen, and here are the starting lineups. Neuer, Leimer, Upamecano, Clinton's favorite player, Kim, Davies, Kimmich, Musiala, and Goretzka holding the middle there, and it's Michael Olise, Harry Kane, and Kingsley Coman getting the start for Bayern Munich here, with Bayer Leverkusen fielding Kovar, Hincapié, Ta, Hermoso, Grimaldo, Xhaka. Sorry, I've kind of read this wrong. Let's try that again. Grimaldo, Hincapié, Ta, Hermoso, and Mukiele. Xhaka, Wirtz, and Palacios with Frimpong and Adli up front. Victor Boniface Clinton is on the bench. Maybe we'll see him make, an appearance. Eustace, last time around, not too long ago, just a few weeks back, we saw these two go head-to-head in the Bundesliga, and it ended a little, maybe less than we all expected, with a 0-0 draw.
Yeah.
Surely that won't happen tonight on a Champions League Wednesday evening.
Well, I definitely don't think we are going to see a deja vu. I think we are going to have the exact opposite of that. It's going to be a sharp contrast to that because everything is on the line for this season. It's tight for the Bundesliga race, and both of them would like to exert themselves on this one. Now, I'm looking at this game, and for some reason, I'm still thinking about the Celtic game Bayern played, where Brendan Rodgers
Me too.
nearly upset the odds. That game plays in my mind, and Rodgers was brave. He came to the Allianz Arena with a 4-3-3 system, which Bayer Leverkusen is obviously going to deploy today. And I'm sure he must have, Rodgers knew that Vincent Kompany's team was there for the taking. They almost pulled it off. And Xabi Alonso must have taken a few sheets out of that particular book because he's going to set up slightly different from Celtic, but I think the ambition is going to be the same, to attack them through the flanks, because Bayern have proven that when you choke the middle of the pitch and they have to go wide and you are playing a low block, they don't really have an option. Vincent Kompany has not shown that dynamic of being able to affect the game from the bench as previous Bayern bosses have done. So I think this is a game where both teams are going to lay it all out there. I think we are not going to see a 0-0. I think we're going to see lots of goals. But for some strange reason, I think Xabi Alonso is the better tactician, and this game might probably be won from the bench. Bayern Munich haven't been swashed back. They haven't been that team we know in the Champions League at the Allianz Arena, just demolishing teams 4, 5, 6. It's not happened. They've been winning games, and when you look at the tail of the tape, they've been winning games for a very long time, but they don't have that X factor about them this season. I don't think any of the bookies would have them as favorites to win the Champions League. Leverkusen, who have a decent run the whole of last season, and even this season, what they've done, they haven't scored as many goals, so they haven't gotten the plaudits the same way they did last season. This is a clash of the Titans, and I think it's a statement of intent from both of the teams. They would like to make that statement of superiority. I think it's a home game for Bayern Munich. However, Leverkusen may just nick it. We are going to see a high-scoring game, but Leverkusen will win this one.
All right. Well, I am back in Leverkusen in this one as well. Maybe not this evening, but in the two legs, I think they will get the job done. Alex, we were speaking about how this might come down to a tactical masterpiece from Xabi Alonso versus, unexperienced Vincent Kompany. And I know that Leverkusen in their last two matches in the Champions League that were away, they lost at Leti and Liverpool. But this is a team that they know much better. And like Eustace said, I think that match for Bayern Munich against Celtic is playing on our minds because it was a shocking performance, both legs from Bayern Munich, and they were lucky to get by in that one. And now you're coming up against the Leverkusen, who just has more fight in them.
Yeah, I think it was a largely disappointing display against Celtic, against the Celtic side who, with all due respect to Brendan Rodgers and his side, they should be beating Celtic quite comfortably with the players that they have. And yeah, I think Vincent Kompany will have learnt from that tie. They've obviously come through. That's the main thing. They got through to the last 16, but they did show signs of weakness. And I think, like you said, I think a Bayer Leverkusen side with more experience and more a squad of higher quality players and a manager who's got experience in these important games, I think there'll be a tougher test for Bayern Munich. Having said that, they've only lost one of their last home knockout ties in the Champions League. So at this stage, scoring 41. So the stats do lean in their way, but I think it's going to be a tougher test for them than Celtic. Although the last time they faced German opposition in the Champions League, do you guys remember?
Dortmund.
2013 final.
Yes.
They'll be hoping for something similar.
I'm sure they will. Clinton, you were nodding your head when we were talking about Leverkusen having a bit more. Do you agree with that as well? Do you see Leverkusen being the winners this evening?
No, definitely. Obviously, when you see, how good Bayer Leverkusen have been this season, especially having a tactical coach like, Xavi Alonso, whom we pretty much understand that he's got more, more experience when it comes to, gameplay, especially from when he used to play, and even him becoming a coach for a team that's as big as Bayer Leverkusen. We saw what he did last season. Obviously taking Bayer Leverkusen how many games, over 60 games unbeaten. Now coming against a Vincent Kompany, whom, like I said, the fact that he got this job is almost like a proper no be juju be that kind of situation. Somebody who literally took a team back to, relegated a team to championship. And how did they pay you? They give you the biggest team in Germany to say thank you for relegating Burnley. Right, that's a very good job. Now come and coach Bayern Munich. Fam, for me. You could clearly see. We're speaking about the game against Celtic. The two games was very poor. You would have been thinking that, okay, facing a team like Celtic, both home and away, you'd probably be giving them at least combined, maybe like some kind of 5-goal deficit, right? But we saw that they were struggling, and they were even lucky at some point, in my opinion. So, this is a proper test.
Yeah.
Now, if Bayer Leverkusen does not do what we would expect them to do, I will be questioning that unless, at the end of the day, a team can decide to say, we're not going to wake up. But someday they could decide to wake up. Who knows?
The thing is, because it's two legs, if Bayer Leverkusen don't win this evening, I mean, unless it's, 5-0, let's say, I'm still convinced that they'll be able to win the next leg at home and knock Bayern Munich out. I think if, let's say, Bayern Munich win 2-1, I'm still thinking Bayer Leverkusen are going to win. And they're going to go through. Bayern Munich doesn't convince me whatsoever. And since Xabi Alonso has been the manager at Bayer Leverkusen, Bayern Munich have yet to beat this side. So, do what you want with it.
Yeah.
There you go. Alex, before we jump to the final matchups this evening, you have a booking code for us.
I do.
We didn't hit yesterday, but we can do it today.
Yes.
And by the way, see, guys, take Alex's bookings very seriously, because he's beginning to really surprise me these days, and Alex, I've placed that bet that you want to announce to them. And if I don't win this evening, Alex,
you're just going to have to follow my bet tomorrow. I hope you win tomorrow.
Okay.
Take Sociedad over Manchester United?
Maybe. So, I obviously had a pick in the first early game. I had a draw and a away win. It looks like Inter Milan are going to win this one. But then I've also created a 3 for the games tonight. So Bayern Munich, Bayer Leverkusen, I've gone for over 2.5 goals. Benfica and Barcelona, I've gone for both teams to score. And then finally, PSG, Liverpool, I've gone for Mohamed Salah to have 2 or more shots. Not just on target, just shots in general. So it can be off target as well. I've also got a booking code or a bet builder for the PSG versus Liverpool game. Obviously, the biggest game of the night. I've gone for over 2.5 goals in that PSG-Liverpool game, under 4.5 bookings, 2 or more shots from Mohamed Salah, and 2 or more shots from Bradley Barcola. So, some interesting picks and hopefully some successful ones.
Eustace, I'll ask you what you think of Alex's booking codes for the 3 matches that start in just 15 minutes time. If we can get that graphic back up for Eustace. Because obviously I spoke to you, Alex, earlier about this one. I've heard what you know, he had to say. But what are your thoughts hearing that booking code and those bets for the first time? What do you think?
Well, I think it looks good. It looks good. I mean, as a pundit myself, when I look at the options, I think it's very pragmatic. He's looking at the safe options. He's not going for a winner. Mohamed Salah to play 2 shots actually is a very good pick. I would have even gone for 3 because I'm hungrier for more money. And play a
Look
shot.
at the African man is coming.
Yeah, I'm looking at the bookings. The bookings is actually where I have a little concern, because if the game becomes fiscal, we're going to have a lot. We're going to, especially in the second half, it's over less than under 4.5 bookings. Okay. I think that could just play out, but it looks good. It looks good. I think I'll keep this booking code. I'll have to do something with it. It looks good.
There you go, guys. Do what you need to do with Alex's booking code.
Tomorrow, like Alex said, I mean, I believe this one, but even if it doesn't land, tomorrow I'm going to be cooking something special, okay? I'm going to be using a frying pan to cook this one, not normal pots, right?
So Clinton,
yes.
Clinton, so we have this program on Sporty FM, Sporty Plug.
Okay.
I don't know if you've been following, we stream on X, Sporty Plug.
Right, yes,
So
yes.
we have a variety of booking codes, and it's between 12:30 and 1:30 GMT. So 12:30 and 13:30 GMT.
London time.
Okay, London time, right? Okay.
London time. That's me.
Right, makes sense.
Yeah. So I think I'll tag you on X. The next, I mean, tomorrow we'll be live. I'll tag you on X. We have some greats. Last week we hit a couple of 100 odds. Yeah.
Sorry,
Got
hold
it
on.
right. Yeah, so-
Wait. You hit a couple of what?
Yeah. 100 odds.
Hun-
And an accumulator.
Wait, hurry. When you say 100 odds,
Yeah.
which numbers are you talking here? Like, is it like normal Roman numeral,
One-
or is it?
Yes, 100 odds. So a combination of 6 games. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yes, on Sporty Plug. That is the place to be.
Well, this guy wants me to quit my job earlier. Anyways, let's see.
Yeah.
tag me on it,
But
tag
you
me on
should tune
it,
in,
man.
definitely.
See,
I will.
you see, in Africa,
Yeah.
this is what people spend their time. They cook. We cook. You've not seen our
I'm
food.
sorry,
we
I think
cook,
the only
cook.
person that's
That's
cooked
the
when it comes
word.
to betting is me, since I did one bet last
what you mean
weekend.
you?
Wait, let me land. I did one bet last weekend, 5 matches, got all 5. Markande, I know you
my
did it.
problem. No, see-
And so the thing is, I'm just curious that we keep talking about how Clinton's going to cook, Alex trying to cook. I'm the only one that has a 100% record.
But
one for
also-
one.
Wait.
I should
Sam-
retire now.
Sam
I gotta
Allardyce-
go.
So Clinton-
I'm actually surprised that she
Clinton-
managed to get one right. And
Sam
now-
Allardyce is England's most successful manager. He's only won 1 game.
Hey, you only need to win one, and then you can leave. You got to quit while you're ahead, boys, and all I am is ahead right now. So remember that one.
Sarah mistakenly got one right, and now the whole world.
They asked me to do it once.
Do you know how many
I
times I've
smashed
been
5, not even 4. 5.
Wait, I mean, Markinde
Oh, you're a
or the
chef.
rest of them.
You're a chef then. You're a chef.
No. But you know they taught the chef though. Listen, I want all the guys that have been watching us constantly, right?
Verified
I
Markinde.
cannot count how many times I've come. Even I only just say it with my mouth. Because the truth is, sometimes I give them impossible stuff. I just say it. And people come the next day, they go on my Twitter, they're even tagging me. And they say,
So
Clinton,
make a
bro.
booking code. So you have to make a booking code.
No, so
Yeah.
I've told you tomorrow. Tomorrow,
Okay.
I'm
Come
not
with a
going to
fire.
cook. I'm going to fry.
All right. Well, we'll wait for tomorrow to get Clinton's first official booking code here at the Sporty Show. But let's jump back to the Champions League because we do have one more match. And it's the match I'm the most excited for. Benfica hosting Barcelona. Last time these two played was not too long ago, and we saw 9 goals across this match. And it happened to be raining very heavily on the night, and it is tonight as well. Do what you want with that information. Lineup for Benfica. Truben in between the sticks. Thomas Araujo, Antonio Silva, Otamendi, and Carasas. Wow. Sarah, not today.
Hold on, wait. Before you go into, wait, hold on. Sorry, Sarah, wait. Let's just read that second to last comment. Read it so everybody will hear, please.
I'm still learning how to talk.
No. You cannot learn. I don't want to be the one to say it. I want you to read it out loud on the camera, please.
Yeah, you've dropped some.
No, read it the way
Clinton
you wrote
has
it
dropped
there.
some correct scores and even goal scores, I must confess, but he's never done
That's
a
it.
booking
No,
code, so
stop.
I'm going to leave it at
No.
that.
Oh, yeah,
I'm going to leave it at that. Oh, my God. Where were we? Thomas Araujo, Antonio Silva, Otamendi and Carreras, Arnes, Barrio, and Orkun Kuchu in the middle for Benfica, with Artukoglu, Pavlidis, and Shelderup for Benfica. Barcelona sees Szczesny, Balde, Inigo Martinez, Kubarsi and Koundé, Pedri, De Jong, Olmo, and Rafinha, Lewandowski, and Lamine Yamal. All the boys are back in action. Alex, I'm coming to you first in this one.
It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Both teams on really good form. Barca, 15 games undefeated or unbeaten across all competitions, scoring for fun. We saw them put 4 past Real Sociedad at the weekend, and then obviously that emphatic 4-4 draw with Atletico Madrid in the first leg of the Copa del Rey. Benfica as well, 7 wins from their last 8, unbeaten in their last 8. And I think this has been, I think, the best game in the Champions League so far this season. That 5-4 game that we had in Lisbon a few weeks ago, it could have been even longer. It's all been a blur since that game, actually. But I think we're going to have another one on our hands tonight, another goal fest. I do think Barcelona are the strong favourites coming into this one. I would like to see a similar one. I don't think it's going to be as exciting. We never really do see a replica, but I think Barcelona, with their quality that they have going forward, I think they'll be too much for Benfica, especially as they are without Angel Di Maria tonight.
Yeah, Eustace, obviously no Di Maria for this Benfica side, which is a massive loss, because you could say what you want about his age, but El Fideo is one of the most creative players in football, and he's also known to be a big-time player. He shows up when teams need him the most, whether it's a Champions League final, a World Cup final, a Copa America final. If you need someone, Di Maria is the guy. So how will Benfica fend without the Argentine maestro?
Well, this is going to be a difficult test. Very, very tough test for Benfica. Di Maria has been the clutch man for them a lot of times, and a lot of teams where he's played in, even for the Argentine national team. Angel Di Maria is the man. Everybody knows this, and it's a big blow to them psychologically and on the field as well. And I think we're going to have a very different game from the 5-4 we had, where Barcelona had to come back, because it was end-to-end action. There were too many gaps in that game. Pavlidis was obviously on fire, and looking at that Barcelona front three and the midfield that they possess, they will run Benfica down. I think that will happen. Benfica might not be able to survive this threat. The most important thing for Benfica, like I've always said, is the away goal rule is non-existent, but you have to ensure that you don't lose your home games. And Benfica know that it's key for them to actually take a lead. A draw won't suffice. They need to take a lead to the Camp Nou. And I'm afraid this may be a bridge too far. I don't think they can do it. I think Barcelona is going to win this game in 90 minutes. And I'm thinking we are not going to see as many goals as we did, because obviously when something like that happens, 9 goals in 90 minutes, what happens is that both teams go back to the drawing board, try to tighten the rear guard, try to make sure those defenses lapses are taken care of. So Benfica, knowing that just a few weeks ago Barcelona put 5 past them, know the kind of attacking threats Barcelona, and they faded mentally in that one. Their character just crumbled towards the end of it. So I think they'll be rather more cautious in this particular one. Barcelona will win. I think Barcelona will win probably 2-0. I don't think Benfica will be able to cope. And even with Di Maria and the kind of interpositional play that Hansi Flick's men run in the midfield, I don't think they would have enjoyed the lion's share of possession anyways if Di Maria was there. The thing was that he was going to give them those moments for them to come alive and to create goals. But I'm curious to see how Benfica cope without Di Maria. Though I think Barcelona will still have this one comfortably wrapped up. A very professional victory. If they score too early, then the whole building might come crumbling down on Benfica.
All right, Eustace. So I'm taking that as a prediction that Barcelona is going to win this evening. So you've gone with Barcelona, a draw in PSG and Liverpool, and did you go for a Leverkusen win?
Yeah, Leverkusen to win or draw at the Allianz Arena. Leverkusen won't lose.
Okay, I like that a lot. All right, Eustace, thank you so much for joining us. We will let you go now and enjoy the match with Sporty FM, or matches rather, and I'm sure we'll have you back very soon.
All right.
Thank you, big man. Hasta luego.
All right, Clinton, my guy.
Yes, boss.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we'll link up.
All right, guys, that was Eustace of Sporty FM. Clinton, though, let's continue talking about Benfica and Barcelona. We're about 5 minutes out from all 3 matches kicking off, and we are watching all 3 of them with you guys here. Clinton, there's a couple of Barcelona players that you do enjoy watching very much. One, Lamine Yamal, one, Rafinha. And Rafinha has now been involved with 12 goal involvements, the second most out of any Brazilian in the Champions League, third most, after Roberto Firmino and Kaká. These numbers speak for themselves when you really put them out in the records and you compare them to all these outstanding players. But do you think that we will see a Rafinha night again this evening? Because I know maybe some people will say he's had a dip in La Liga or the Copa del Rey, just hasn't been as involved. But in the Champions League, he has really stepped up for the Blaugrana.
No, absolutely. Right. Listen, you see, Benfica, they are not one of those teams that I don't have extreme confidence in, especially when we see what they did with Monaco. You remember? I can't remember if it was in was it the
2 match days ago, because Chantal was covering it.
Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah. Well, when you say 2 match days ago, it sounds like 2 days ago.
2 match days ago? You know what I mean?
No,
I know what I mean. He doesn't know what you mean.
No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Nah, but listen. But I see Barcelona properly humbling them. You know, I know Eustace did say 2-0 win, but I even see more, in my opinion. We see the kind of talent that Barcelona have when you have a Lamine Yamal. Just Lamine Yamal alone covers about 4 players of Benfica easily, right? You know, then you now talk about Rafinha. You know, for me, you know, there are just 2 winners in that Barcelona team already. You know, when you have Rafinha, you have Lamine Yamal. We've not even started talking about the midfield. We've not started speaking about Dani Olmo. We've not even gone into Pedro. We've not gone into Gavi. You will not have a Lewandowski, whom we know how, you know, crazy he is when it comes to being in front of that 18-yard box of the opponent. Listen, Di Maria or no Di Maria, sorry, Benfica. I know how much Di Maria has been in football. You know, he's literally one of the strongholds, you know, household names when it comes to playing, and we know the caliber of people he's played with. But listen, this is a whole new set of Barcelona youngsters, and they give you that glimpse of hope, especially when it comes to Champions League football. It's a whole different ball game, right? Yes, I've said it so many times on the show that, you know, there's this aura that comes with Champions League football that, you know, every team wants to just put on this armor. They want to put on a suit to say, now, listen, we are going to terrorize. But not this Benfica I've seen so far. This Benfica, there's something off that I feel like they are not ready for, you know, Champions League football. And this might be the time where, you know, they might just easily say bye to it. You know, they're facing a Barcelona. Nah, not this. This, in my opinion, this is an easy win.
Alex, Barcelona had the most goals out of any side in the group stage with 28 goals. The second was Dortmund with 22. Now, you've gone for both teams to score here, but do you also see a goal, lots of goals across the board?
Yeah,
in general?
I think when you look at, Benfica have had their share of fun as well in the league phase, and they had a cracking 2-legged tie against Monaco with some action packed in there. And I think just touching on Rafinha, they're obviously a few goals away from becoming the highest scoring Brazilian in any Champions League season. 18, I think, would beat it.
Someone's screaming Vinicius Jr. in my ear right now.
Well, the other 2, Firmino and Kaká.
Yeah.
So, elite company. It doesn't get much better than that. So, no, I think when you look at this game tonight, it's going to be goals. Benfica are going forward prone to putting in a few, and I think without Di Maria, that will hinder them a little bit, and especially, like you said, coming off the bench, whether he's starting or coming off the bench, just to give them that little bit of an option if they need it. And Barcelona, I really can't see that train stopping. I think they'll roll right through Lisbon, head back to Barcelona and book themselves a spot in the quarterfinal.
Maybe they'll do it like Arsenal did, and absolutely.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Clinton, I have one for you here. Godplan says Yamal, Boniface, and Dembele to score this evening. That's not bad for you.
Sorry, Yamal?
Lamine Yamal, Victor Boniface, and Ousmane Dembele.
Nah, I think that's a very good call.
Yeah, you think so?
I mean, Boniface scoring against the Bayern Munich, I think, you know, in as much as he's my homeboy, but you know, there's some kind of shaky stuff there. But the other 2, Lamine Yamal, sorry, you know.
Ousmane Dembele.
Dembele is going to score for some reason. I don't know why I feel it.
Of course.
I just know he's going to score.
He's been on fire. Yeah. And you guys, we asked the same thing. Will Lamine Yamal score this evening? 67% of you said yes. 32 said no. So we will see what happens with the youngster. But gentlemen, we are officially a minute away from PSG, Liverpool, Bayern Munich versus Bayer Leverkusen, and Benfica hosting Barcelona. One of the tastiest evenings we've had in the Champions League. A friendly reminder that Inter Milan have already won their early kickoff match against Feyenoord with 2 goals from Lautaro Martinez and Marcus Thuram. Sitting pretty, Alex, heading to the San Siro next weekend.
Yeah,
next week.
I can't see Van Persie producing enough magic to get that tie back, and Inter a side to be reckoned with, perhaps a side that go under the radar a little bit. I think last season they'll be disappointed with how things ended against Atletico Madrid, and they'll want to prove themselves that they prove themselves and prove to others that they do belong at the top table of European football, and they're a quality side. We talked about this earlier on in the season, that they have quality in every position, and they'll be a force to be reckoned with. I think a tie against Bayer Leverkusen could be an interesting one, potentially against Barcelona, meeting them along the way, or is that the other side of the bracket? It is the right side of the bracket.
Bayer Leverkusen?
No, Inter Milan, Barcelona.
In the
They meet along the way in the semis, yes.
Yes.
But I don't know, we could see them go all the way. You never know.
You do never know. It does get interesting. I mean, Inter Milan not too long ago was also in a Champions League final.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people...
They'll want a bit of revenge for that as well,
I think so too. I think a lot of people don't pay enough attention to the Serie A, and maybe that's why, but they are a very pragmatic side. That's what you can say about Inter. They know how to win games, and it might not be the prettiest football, but it's the football that gets the job done. So we'll keep eyes on Inter. But Barcelona, Benfica underway officially at the Estadio de Luz, and I can't wait. I'm so excited.
It's going to be a good one.
And Benfica. Listen, if you're in our YouTube comment section, you're from Nigeria, give me your scoreline prediction. Benfica versus Barcelona. Scoreline prediction, 1 goal scorer. If you're correct, message me on Instagram, right? I'm going to be buying your breakfast tomorrow.
Woo! All right. Cole Froze said PSG 4, Liverpool 1. Nolo said PSG 2, Liverpool 0. Barcelona 3, Benfica 0. And he also has said Bayern 1, Leverkusen 2. These are some serious. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right. And officially, Bayer Leverkusen, Bayern Munich underway at the Allianz Arena. And all 3 matches have kicked off. Vincent Kompany looking to get the job done here. A lot of eyes on him this evening. I think everyone's going to, look at the two coaches here and see, well, is it going to come down to experience? And it just might. Look at the situation at the Allianz, by the way, gentlemen. The flares from the fans. We know we're in Germany.
There's a certain added level of, I don't know, just excitement when you see 2 teams from the same country facing each other in the Champions League.
Especially when they're top.
It reminds you of a sort of Chelsea-Liverpool back in the day, or a Man United-Chelsea we've seen, obviously, in the Champions League final in 2008.
Atletico Real, Bayern Munich, Dortmund.
It's going to be a good one.
Yeah. Chance for Benfica there early on. Bruno Lage's men are pressuring Barcelona as they're going to want to get an early goal.
Definitely.
Just to light something under them, because even going up 1-0 against Barcelona, I don't think it's safe for them. And going down it could be ugly, like Eustace said, if Barcelona score early. And there's a chance here for Frankie de Jong.
But hang on, though. There are actually some really lovely games today,
Wait, I know. We're here with you guys, watching them.
Bro, this is Bayer Leverkusen versus Bayern Munich.
PSG on the attack.
You then have a PSG versus Liverpool. And then you have a Benfica and Barcelona. I mean, Benfica, but Barcelona, though.
We just love watching Barcelona play.
I mean, to be honest, I just want to see Lamine Yamal.
All right, well, PSG putting pressure,
I just wish he could come to Real Madrid. I know it's not possible.
So, Cole Froze said the night is going to shine with goals over 0.35 or 35. All right. Anyways, Anam says PSG 1, Liverpool 3. Tijesu says Benfica 1, Barcelona 4. Keep us posted with all of your predictions. Someone has a name here, and it's called Wild Sarah, and it says Benfica 0, Barcelona 5. I'd absolutely love to see it. 2-2 for Los Blancos TV, Benfica and Barcelona. No shock there with that name. But keep us posted, guys. Yeah, let's see how it goes. All right. Well, there's a lot of action going on here. I don't know what game you guys are trying to focus on more, but it's a little bit tricky to see that Bayern Munich Leverkusen game with all that smoke.
I know.
I'm thinking if I put my eyes in the centre of all of them, my eyes will just pick up everything. think.
Now, Alex, first of all, you have 4 eyes, right? So
What do you mean I have 4 eyes?
Oh, you have 4
Wow.
eyes, man. What do you mean you don't have 4 eyes? You've got 4 eyes, bro.
If anything, I've got 1.5 because I'm wearing glasses.
No, you've
I
got
take
4.
these off, I can't see anything.
You know what? Alex's face looks so weird without glasses. though.
I think because Alex you have quite a thick lens, so your eyes are very magnified. Because when I have my glasses on, it's quite like Clinton's. Like it's not a thick glass. So I think it changes, like your eye shape changes. Does that
No,
make
yeah,
sense?
no, Alex. When you take off your glasses, I'm like, no, put that shit back on. All right, sorry guys. I mean,
Clinton,
wait.
don't be rude.
No, I'm it's not obviously not in a bad way, bro. But
Well, as if it scares you.
no, it doesn't scare me, mate. I'm like, oh my god, what? Actually, this guy's young though.
Ooh, looks like Frimpong
Oof.
went down, but took Kim Min-jae down with him unintentionally, and now Min-jae is getting attended to by the medics. Vincent Kompany asking for something here from the referees, but I do think it was completely accidental. But
Honestly, I'm quite disappointed though. I know the game has just started, but I thought there was going to be one goal at least in one game. I mean, just you know, one of those where it's like, okay, this is violence. They don't want peace. You know, they want problem.
well,
But come on, these guys need to start doing something already.
I think
Kunde, come on, Kunde, do it for me, bro.
Oh,
chance Liverpool trying something here, but PSG are sweeping that up and kicking that out. Marquinhos, 100th UCL appearance for the Brazilian defender. And if you look at the total attempts at the Barcelona match,
It's crazy though. Already in like 5 minutes, Benfica 3 attempts.
we said they got to score early. They need something here. And they're at home. You have to remember the second leg being away from home is really quite
No,
difficult.
yeah,
Also, Benfica didn't play over the weekend. Chance? No, it'll be fine. Benfica didn't play over the weekend. Their schedule switched up. So they've had 7 days of rest. Barcelona, 2.
Sarah, would you feel disappointed just to, let's say, Barcelona don't proceed to, the next round? Like,
Of course.
I think if Barcelona don't reach at least the final.
Final?
At least the final.
No, I'm saying.
If Barcelona don't win everything, you're going to... Alex,
No,
you can't say
no.
the final.
I'm saying if Barcelona, with the squad that they've got and the way that they've been playing this season, I think anything less than a final will be disappointing.
Have you seen us in the Champions League lately? I think if
Okay,
we get to
would
the
you- would you-
quarterfinals, like that...
Would you say
Cha-
the same thing to Real Madrid?
I think Real Madrid anything less than winning it would.
Ooh la la.
Barcelona, they're had
Nah,
a
but
chance
do you know the
there.
funny thing though? In as much as I want Real Madrid to do the usual, but I'm not still convinced, you know. I don't think Real Madrid could pull up a Champions League win this time around.
I think they could.
I mean, no, they have enough to make it happen. But when I'm thinking about teams like Barcelona being there, right? You know, Arsenal, even with what's going on with Arsenal, somehow they're still kind of impressive, if you ask me.
I don't think Arsenal beat Real Madrid.
You think Arsenal will
Can
beat
you
Real Madrid?
imagine
don't
the
think
scenes?
You don't think so?
I think Real Madrid beat Arsenal 9 times out of 10.
Can you imagine if Arsenal knocked? I think we said this on the show yesterday, right? Because Arsenal, now that they're pretty much going through, are going to take on the winners of the Madrid derby. And if Arsenal knocked out Real Madrid, I think the world would freeze over. I can't
but-
even imagine the scene.
But
Unbelievable.
Arsenal, Real Madrid, though.
I think the problem is it's also 2 legs. That plays beneficial to some teams, but not others. I think if it was one match, Arsenal-Madrid, maybe. But I think 2 legs favors Madrid more. Does that make sense? Maybe not. Make sure, guys, check out Alex's bet builder here for PSG and Liverpool, in case you guys forgot. Go over them again, Alex, for us, please.
So I've done 2. I've done one for the Liverpool PSG game, which is over 2.5 goals, under 4.5 bookings, Salah and Barcola to have 2 shots or 2 or more shots each.
Okay.
And then for the overall games, I've gone for Bayern Munich and Bayer Leverkusen to have 2 or over 2.5 goals. Both teams to score in the Benfica and Barcelona game, and PSG Liverpool, I've gone for Mohamed Salah to have 2 shots or more
Yeah,
total.
I like that one. I think that's a safe bet. David Beckham in the crowd at PSG, no surprise there. Former
Ooh,
Croatian player.
PSG here.
Chance. Wow. PSG
wasn't
trying,
too bad.
Fabian Ruiz trying to break down that Ibrahima Konate wall there, but Liverpool do well. They do well to end up clearing it out. It goes wide. Well, there's definitely chances. And meanwhile, Barcelona have a corner here. Pedri stepping up to that corner. Barcelona team known before for not being lethal with corners, and now they are. Clear it to the keeper, though. Not much they could do. Pau Cubarsí. Guy's officially 18.
Hey, what a goal! I saw it coming. I saw it coming, man.
Harry Kane!
Harry Kane, man. Hey!
Harry Kane!
Hey! No, but come on, you gotta give Michael Olise that. No, you know when he had the
Alex
ball, I knew
won't.
it.
He's going to give it to the Englishman.
Nah, I mean, no, obviously it was a good goal, but when I saw Olise with the, I knew he was
What
going
a
to
cross.
deliver some kind of accurate
Oh,
cross from there, man.
what a cross, what a header. What a start for Bayern Munich.
Let's see. I missed the goal completely.
Watch it.
Elise, I
It took
think,
him on. Go. Boom.
Wow, well done.
It's almost like he saw it, man.
poor defending.
Bro, no, but look at the angle, though.
No.
Look at the angle.
Elise did well, but this was poor defending from Leverkusen.
Is that Frimpong or was it Tapsoba?
Damn.
That wasn't.
Nah, but you got to give Harry Kane. No, but that was crazy for Harry Kane,
That was
though.
a beautiful
but
header.
did you see the angle he put that ball in? Hey!
Mukiele should have done a lot better there.
For some reason, when I saw Olise with the ball, I was literally going to say that, yo, guys, look at that.
Well, first goal of the 3 matches out for Harry Kane, 1-0 to Bayern Munich, 10 minutes in. And not so bad. Not so bad for Vincent Kompany. Start. Jules Koundé. Ooh, Koundé had a good cross. Danny Olmo was there, but the keeper did well to read that. Barcelona are pressing here. Well,
I love defenders that do that kind of job that Koundé does, though. You know,
Yeah.
when you support that attacking, it's almost like a proper plus, and that's why I miss Bissaka leaving Manchester United. I feel like it's such a very massive loss for the club, man.
speaking about Manchester United, Clinton, they are playing Real Sociedad in the Europa League tomorrow.
Which is scary, because when you look at Real Sociedad currently, man.
They did have several injuries. Going up against Barcelona, we knew Takefusa Kubo wasn't there, Oyarzabal, Geraldo
Yeah.
Becker.
Yeah.
Hoping for some of those to be returning tomorrow for the Basque side. But
Yeah, but then when you look at Manchester United as well, you look at the injury list.
just look at Manchester. You guys have a feeling who's going to win that first leg in the Europa League, Manchester United or Real Sociedad?
Draw.
When in doubt, draw.
I think I'm right in saying Man United are the only team unbeaten in Europe this season. Obviously,
I can't believe I'm hearing something positive about
I
Manchester
know.
United for the first time.
I just think you never know what Real Sociedad you're going to get. One day you could get one of the best teams in the league, in La Liga, or
Yeah.
Europe.
Yeah.
The next week you could get a team that doesn't look like they've played together before. And it's hit and miss. Whereas United, actually, I think most weeks you do look like you've got a team that's never played football together. So there is that. I just think on the big nights, you always see something about big teams. They just have that experience that they can pull from and the players that they have. I think it'll be a draw.
Hey, look at that.
Whoa!
Go! No, you didn't go in. Ah, my God!
Wow!
Wow, sorry, someone else.
Sorry, guys. That
Someone else.
was Barcelona. I mean, I can't even explain this one, man. Jesus Christ!
Wow! What a save!
Nah, come on, no. This keeper deserves a pay rise already, man.
Wow!
That was like 3 saves, you know,
Unbelievable.
within like 5 seconds.
Wow. Sorry, I'm too into this game. I'm way too into this game. All starting from another trivela from Lamine Yamal. The audacity this kid has just to keep passing from that outside of the foot is ridiculous.
No, I think if you have it, you have it. You know, sometimes I see even Luka Modric when he does that so easily. He doesn't even think about it.
Yeah.
You're so skillful to do, or you're so used to doing that, it becomes just a normal pass to you.
True. Fair enough. Otamendi having words with the referee here. Meanwhile, 0-0 at the Parc de France for Liverpool and PSG. This one seemingly to be the most, whether you want to say even match or slowest match or...
KG.
I don't know.
Cage.
I think we're seeing cage all over. But
Oh! By Leverkusen.
wow.
Oh my
From
word! What a save from
long.
Manuel Neuer.
Frimpong had a chance here. Neuer got big, did well there.
Wow. That was some save. Ball in, was that Grimaldo?
Ooh, Upamecano, KlintonCod.
Come on, man.
Upamecano will give one
He's
away
been watching you
tonight.
play
No.
football. That pass.
No, but you see, mistakes like that, I've always seen Upamecano do things like that steadily. But like I said, the only reason I like him most times.
Great
PSG on the
PSG.
attack. Kvaratskhelia.
Shake it! Oh, they got to be a little bit quicker.
These games are going to be good. Bayern Munich on the attack again here.
Woo! Benfica with a shot on Barcelona.
Oh.
Barcelona calling it. It is offside. That offside call.
Michael Elise.
Guys, I can't. These
Oh,
three
Wait,
are
hang on, I'm seeing PSG
Oh.
as well. Wait, hold on.
literally every
So much
match
going
is
on.
intense right now.
Nobody wants peace right now, man.
Guys, let us know which match you're trying to follow the most out of these three, because all three are proving to be very exciting. But let
Yep.
us know which one you're trying to keep your eye on, because I don't think the three of us are able to.
I feel like we just share it, man.
I'll watch Barcelona.
Yeah, I mean, Alex, listen, don't watch my game. If you mention my game, I'll punch you, man. No,
What's your
just-
game?
Right, okay, I need to choose one. Nah, it's just. I
Wait,
mean,
what would your game be?
Actually, my game right now would be PSG Liverpool.
Okay.
Actually, it might be Bayern Munich Liverpool.
You choose one.
I know, that's the problem.
Oh my goodness.
Damn.
I think these 6 teams,
By the way, Nathan Taylor is actually going to play for Nigeria.
these 6 teams might be the most attacking teams in Europe
You might be
in
correct.
terms of creating that end-to-end
Yeah.
flow.
What are we basing that off of? Because
Yeah, when I
Dortmund
say-
technically has.
But when I say attacking, I probably mean the most, I think, gung-ho when it comes to attacking. I think the most,
No, but we're going to add Real Madrid to that list, though.
yeah, I think 6 of the most attacking
Yeah,
teams.
most, yeah. I think I'll agree with that one.
Harry Kane there with another shot. The free kick, he's asking for a handball, but I don't think he's going to get it. And the referee's...
But hang on, would you actually include Benfica though?
Yeah, I mean,
in that list?
that game against Barcelona, they scored 4 against Barcelona. That's no easy
Yeah, but
feat.
if we're gonna base it off one game, then you put Arsenal into the
Well,
conversation
exactly,
after last night. And the game
No, but-
against Barcelona, you can't say that the 2 out of the 4 goals they scored were
For me,
absolute
I think-
mistakes from Barcelona
I think
defenders.
we
That back pass from Ronald Araujo,
Have
you're
you
scoring
actually-
that.
No, but I
Chance for
think-
Benfica, though, here goes just over the post. Pavlidis wants to make
Wait, look
a
at
name
PSG
for
again. Look
himself
at PSG.
here.
Look at PSG on the side.
Ah, shoot! Joao Neves just goes over the net here. My, oh my. Liverpool were caught
Oh my
flat-footed.
God.
That was a chance for
Wow.
PSG.
Bro,
that
wait, is
might
that
fight
Dembele,
them in
though?
the behind.
Is that Dembele?
No, you
Joao
can't
Neves.
hit that. Keep
Bro,
it on
I
the
told you. I
ground.
told you. Listen, I knew Dembele was gonna do it. This is
Andy
this is-
Robertson got skinned.
Nah, it's like this is a no-brainer. Like
Wow.
I knew this is easily going to happen, man.
Wow, that's a chance. I wonder if that's going to be one of those chances for PSG if Liverpool do end up scoring first, that they're thinking, we had to score that goal. And they should have.
Yeah.
They
No, yeah,
did really
yeah,
well.
yeah,
The dummy was good.
definitely.
The carry from Dembele was
Definitely.
good. Joao Neves
And he
needs to keep
literally,
that on the ground.
put it on the right place in the 18-yard box. Like there was no.
There was the dummy too, though. Like,
Yeah.
everything was just.
Okay,
yeah.
look at Dembele again. Look at Dembele again.
Carey, he's taken on 2-3 defenders now. And
Nah,
it's
Dembele
not
is going to
enough.
be a very serious problem there for Andy Robertson.
You
for
have,
real.
yeah, Andy Robertson
Nah.
and Dembele. You have 2 very, very different players. Meanwhile, still 1 goal across all 3 matches here, but arguably the most exciting 15 minutes we've seen in
I
the
know.
Champions
Brilliant.
League between some of these matches.
To be honest, I think it was probably going to be the most boring in the first 4 minutes, but they've managed to change it to an extent.
We can't even keep up, Clinton.
Nah, I mean, right now, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Bro, I'm loving PSG though.
Vitinha getting a chance here. Ooh, I'm not sure
Was
if
that
it
a
caught
deflection?
Kavicha a little bit on the deflection, getting in the way, but he did have a chance. PSG are pushing
no,
right
no,
now.
yeah.
They are looking like the more offensive side, the
Definitely.
better side. They do have more possession as well. Liverpool, well, we know Liverpool can come back from being down. I think that's the other thing too, is PSG will want to go up and
my opinion, right?
if that's going to happen, it might be when, say, they've played up to like say 40 minutes and Liverpool decide to start being the offensive one. Right
In the
now,
second half, not even the
or maybe in
40th
second
minute.
half, yeah, because right now, sometimes these coaches could be very tactical. They say, no, just chill, save your energy, let them do the running and ball carrying. You see Dembele running, and before you know it, at 60 minutes he's tired, they take him out, and that's when Liverpool would bring in the likes of Cody Gakpo, and boom, that's it, bam, bam, bam.
Just a comment for you here, Clinton.
Yep.
Chantal says, I don't want Clinton watching Liverpool. Don't jinx us. And then she...
Come to defend our boyfriends, yeah.
I think Liverpool are going to win.
Oh, la, la.
If that's jinxing it, I'm
Didn't
sorry.
you jinx them against the Aston Villa match where they tied and it was the three of us?
Did I say they were going to win against Aston Villa?
Yeah.
Sorry, Chantal.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm not getting involved. I have a game to watch myself. Nope. Nope.
What's up with Frimpong, though? I think Frimpong has spent more time laying on the ground than actually running around that pitch.
Yeah, interesting one in that game tonight. Bayern Munich aren't wearing their home kit because, according to regulations, it breaches visibility guidelines.
Are you serious?
It does.
Guys, Ousmane Dembele again is going for it. He's getting the crowd amped here. Wow. Sorry, just watch the replay here.
Yeah, I need to see it.
I think it was Virgil van Dijk who got a foot on it and was able to deflect it, but Ousmane Dembele is coming in hot for Liverpool right now. And it leads to a PSG corner. Trent getting...
Oof, okay, there's some kind of heated conversation going on with the ref.
Lamine with the ball. Not enough. Corner for Barcelona. Rafinha will take that. All right, Dembele up for the corner here, PSG. Alisson does well, gets a big hand on it, smacks it away, but PSG still have it here. Ooh.
Wait, look at PSG again.
Oh!
What a goal!
Kavicha Kvaratskhelia. What did I say? Trent Alexander-Arnold does not have enough technical ability to defend this guy. He was going to be a problem, and he made himself known. Goodbye. That was incredible.
Wow.
Let's watch this again. Clinton has a chair in the air. Alisson does well, smacks the ball out. PSG, top of the box here. Big pass. And absolutely nobody giving Vitinha any pressure there.
Bro, what a goal, man. This is what I love to see, bro.
There's a red card. There's a red card. What's happening? No. What is happening?
For Barcelona, what's going on, man?
Why? I'm stressed out. Well, they're clapping in there, and because they're a bunch of absolute Real Madrid fans, I'm assuming it's for one of my team members. God, there is actually way too much. No, not Kubarti. He's too little.
What happened?
Sorry,
though?
I don't know. Let's watch. Oh, last man.
Come
enough.
on, that's a red
Fair
card, man.
enough.
Get out. No, that's definitely a red card. He took one for the team. I think it's outside the 18-yard box, right?
No, it's...
Let's see.
Yes, it is. Just.
Do you know what the thing is too? Is that he actually really did to try and get a foot on the ball there, but there's not really much you can do.
No.
If he did get his foot on the ball though, that would have been an absolutely brilliant tackle. But Barcelona gonna go down to now 10 men, which makes this game a lot more interesting.
Bro, we are talking. Did you guys see?
Potential penalty for Bayer Leverkusen.
Actually, I can't keep up. I don't know what game I'm watching.
Oh, la,
The
la.
foul there, I believe it was Conrad Lima.
Sorry, the goal was taken back.
Oh, what?
Okay.
Wait,
I
what?
need
What?
another person.
Offside.
It was deemed offside.
No,
by
come on, man. I just was raising my chest for nothing. Oh, come on, man.
I actually can't keep up.
I was
There's
about-
red cards, there's goals, there's penalties.
No, listen.
I was about to
Is
say.
anyone else stressed out right now?
I was about to say.
No,
I said
no.
I think Liverpool are going to win, and you guys accused me of jinxing it, and then PSG go and score, and now the goal's been chalked off.
Bro, there are some kind of goals that
Okay, the only thing that I think is confirmed is Kubarti has been sent off, but there was no penalty in the Bayer Leverkusen Bayern Munich game, and there's no goal for Kavicha Kvaratskhelia, so that one stays 0-0.
Come on,
Wow.
man. Nah, there are some kind of goals you don't cancel.
What is
There's offside, man.
Clinton saying that goal is too good.
That goal was too
Oh
good.
my goodness, I'm stressed out right now. I can't keep up. Okay, go to your games because now my game's getting really interesting and I gotta watch out here. It's a free kick for Benfica just outside the box. It's actually very dangerous right now if you're a Barcelona fan. This is an excellent, excellent position to take a free kick and score it. Let's see what Benfica can
Now
do.
I'm disappointed, man. No, you can't cancel such a goal. Okay, PSG again.
PSG are...
Oh, yeah. No. Oh, come on. No. That's a penalty, man. That's a penalty, man.
Ooh. Liverpool on the attack here. Nice.
No, they can't do nothing.
Benfica finally taking that free kick.
No puedo nada.
Do you think Parc, I know he was the last man and he didn't want to let Benfica have that shot on goal, but do you think, would you rather be a man down or a goal down?
1 sec.
I think in this situation.
Wow.
What a
Well
save.
done, Chesney. Sorry, can't do two things
Wait,
at once.
they made the penalty?
No.
Oh, no, okay, it was a free
It
kick,
was a free
sorry.
kick.
We literally can't keep up here. It was a great free kick from Benfica, but Chesney did well to read that
Oh.
and got it out.
Look.
Offside
No
by
way.
get out.
Look at
I'm
that.
sick of this rule. What? He's not even facing in the same direction, and they're saying that's an advantage. Oh, that'll be frustrating for PSG, but Liverpool will take that and try and do something
Okay,
with
look
it
at
because they got lucky.
look at Bayern again.
Oh! Oh!
Was it a goal? Was it?
No.
Was,
Offside.
Oh my word.
Oh, it didn't go in a bound. Oh my God.
No, it
Okay.
went through the back of the net.
I'm stressed out.
So much
Alex,
going on.
regarding Barcelona, obviously I would rather, as a Barcelona fan, be down. I think the players would be down a goal because we know Barcelona
Yeah.
can score many goals.
Definitely,
But I also think if you looked at that, Pau Cubarsí did try and go for the ball. He didn't go for the player. He tried to get in front of him, and I think it was just really unlucky. It's a red card, but I don't think it was super malicious. Like, he didn't go
No,
for his legs.
I
He
don't
tried
think-
to get in front of him.
But I think any tackle you make in that position, you're risking getting sent off. Would you? I know this sounds silly to say.
But as a defender, you're not just going to be like, no, you got it, go for it. I think you could argue maybe like he is 18 years old, but he has shown so much maturity. Maybe this is something he could have read better. We don't know the conversation that him and Chesney were trying to have, but you're a defender, you're the last man, you're going to go for it. You have to. So it does make this game, though, a lot more interesting because Benfica obviously have a massive advantage here. Unfortunately, though, now, I don't know how many goals we're going to see in this one.
Potential red card check in Paris.
For who? For PSG?
My
What
word.
is happening?
There's just action everywhere.
Come on, man. No. They can't win this game already, man.
This is the best night of Champions League football I've seen in a while. And we've had some cracking nights over the last couple of weeks.
No, but.
It looks like it's a PSG, potential red card for PSG.
Bardi Barcola.
Coca-Cola?
Looks like it.
What's
Oh, no, don't ruin this game.
Show us what's happened, man. Oh, man. And, what's his name?
Oh. Looks like also Bayer Leverkusen might have picked up an injury here. Is that Mukiele who's walking
Yeah.
off? He landed really awkwardly on what looked like his tailbone, and they might have to make an early substitution, which won't be great. Already down 1-0 to Bayern Munich, but let's see what happens there. Also, Ronald Araujo looking to come in here for that substitution.
I don't think. No, thank
Check
God.
over.
Thank God. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Man, you can't be ruining the game like this.
Check over, no red card.
Oh.
All right, substitution for Barcelona made. Ronald Araujo coming in for Dani Olmo, getting the sacrifice
sacrificial lamb.
here. Unfortunately, it is a strategic move for Hansi Flick and the Blaugrana, and they're now, they're going to take out a midfielder and probably, trying to just think of how we're going to set up now.
Certainly it's not a back five.
Well, I reckon Lamine Yamal and Rafinha will drop back a little bit on the wings and play Robert Lewandowski as the solo just forward up there.
Ooh. My God, these games have got everything.
No,
No.
I'm
They are
aging
literally.
right now.
I mean,
I'm
no. But you know
aging.
what I'm enjoying though. I'm enjoying the fact that they are beginning to take matters into their own hands, like firing shots outside of the 18-yard box. You know, normally you will see players trying. Maybe their coach trying to say no, distribute the ball.
They're a bit scared to do
They are
that.
literally just doing it. Like, and it's so beautiful to see, man. That's football to me.
Checking in with you guys because we had a moment here where there was just too much going on.
Oh,
Chantal says, Alex, can you monitor Liverpool for me?
She doesn't want me to speak about her boyfriend.
Markinde says, Barca about to be roasted. I hope not. Clinton, how I wish you were watching that Bayern match. I thought you were. All right. Lamine
Okay,
Yamal,
Bayern.
the next Messi.
Look at
Let's
Bayern.
not do that.
Sorry, look at Bayer Leverkusen.
King Maro says, Clinton, hello everyone. Oh, hello, good evening. I can't wait for the frying odds.
Oh, nah, tomorrow, man. Tomorrow you're getting that. I'm literally I'm going to put onion. I'm going to put, like, you know, the Nigerian pepper. Don't worry, man.
Bit of chili in there?
Alex, it's one of those that if you taste it,
Oh no, but I can't deal with normal chili, so
But you would know.
you're adding some.
Woo! What a
Wow.
shot for PSG. Are you kidding me? Who took that? Oh, I thought that was Benfica
No, I
because
think-
the colors
I think
are kind
at
of.
this point, at this point, PSG just deserves a goal, man. They've literally been playing the last since this game started. They just need a goal. They just need a goal at this point.
Oh my God, who took that shot? Guys, this is absolutely crazy.
love
I
it.
know we've only seen one goal. We've seen a red card as well, but I feel like I've ran a marathon. I'm getting so excited and like almost sweating.
Maybe not that much physically.
I'm like getting straight. I don't know. I think it's probably just watching Barcelona play. But
Yeah, I think when your own team is playing, it adds that level of stress.
I was
But
telling.
hang on though. Are you,
Get out. Get out.
I am so
Benfica with the chance here. Nothing to be made of it. I think they're going to call it offside for Pavlidis.
I am so impressed with PSG. You know,
It's been brilliant.
bro, they are playing top.
Alex, you're going to have some splaining to do if PSG come through and win this match because you were the only one that was so convinced that Liverpool were going to
Still
slow.
time left. There's still time left.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
PSG have been eliminated from the last 16.
Was that
five
Kvara again?
Of the last 8
Wow.
seasons.
Damn.
Kvicha Kvaratskhelia, absolutely on fire for PSG right now. I think the danger man alongside him and Dembele.
Ooh, nice move here for Liverpool.
Dangerous.
Oh, and they lose it out to PSG now.
Bradley Barcola's looking dangerous on that left wing.
Have we seen Liverpool cross over?
Oh, look at this! Look at this!
Oh, what a save! Oh! Oh! No! Oh!
Jesus Christ! Oh my God!
How have they not scored?
What?
Oh!
Someone check on Chantal. Someone
Hey,
check
God!
on Chantal.
Oh.
Are you
PSG
kidding
won
me?
one, man.
Oh my word!
What is happening? Oh my goodness. PSG doing absolute bits here.
Oh my days!
That was unbelievable. How have we only had one goal?
I don't get it, man.
Alex, you want to run that through what we just witnessed here?
I don't know. That's 7 shots, 6 saves.
We had Allison come out of the area, you know, had a brilliant save, but then PSG still hold on to the ball, draw it over. Then the defenders are getting involved. Another shot goes through. Somebody else saves it.
The keeper was not even in the goal.
No, that's what I mean. Allison got drawn. Wow, wow, wow.
Now listen, if Liverpool scores and they win this game, PSG players will go and cry. Like literally, they would not survive this one if they lose this game. Definitely not.
Someone said Arsenal are just prolonging their pain. We're here trying to watch this, and
That's yesterday's news.
Arsenal, man.
My, oh my. Hansi Flick is a man that is probably really feeling the pressure here because his team has done well, but PSG are looking unstoppable right now. But there is a corner for Liverpool. Ooh, it's still kept in here.
It's just been unbelievable.
How?
Oh my God. Oh!
Oh my,
Got it.
oh my. No, nothing to be made of this Liverpool attempt here. 0-0, PSG Liverpool. 0-0.
Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Wait!
I can't even get through. I can't even get through speaking. What is happening? What is happening? Benfica had a chance here. We're just checking in. Get out. Okay, 0-0, PSG and Liverpool. Somehow, some way, this game should have about 5 goals. 0-0 for Barcelona and Benfica. Barcelona down to 10 men, and still 1-0 to Bayern Munich against Leverkusen. Leverkusen have been putting on the pressure here. And it's Frimpong right now, trying to get past Upamecano. Oh my gosh.
I don't know where to watch.
I don't know either. It's not that one, though, I'll tell you that much.
I mean, there's been some
Wait, it's
end-to-end. Oh, Barca.
Come on, just one goal to give us the push. Rafinha, you're the man. Tijesu here says, you guys forget all this pressure from PSG. Liverpool needs to keep the first half goalless and will come with the fire in the second half. How do...
Oh no! I can't believe PSG they are playing the whole Liverpool like this. You guys don't understand. This is like what?
Clinton, Vencedor says this for you. How do Leverkusen want to win without Patrick Schick, Boniface, and Nathan Tella?
I mean, I totally agree with that though, because the names they've just called have literally been.
Do you want to
the
call your
guys.
friends?
I need to message Boniface and be like, bro, I can't blame you, man. It's literally your coach. But then again,
Oh!
okay, this is it.
Liverpool.
Wow! Are
Give it-
you kidding?
Ball across, cut back inside. Oh.
And it's still in?
Wow.
Bruno,
Okay,
man.
Liverpool have not taken the opportunity either. Nope.
Oh, there's flares. There are flares. There are flares in the Estadio de Luz here, delaying the game for Benfica. Barcelona won't be mad at this, being down a man, but the play has stopped here. Wow. And it's all kicking off.
That's been unbelievable so far.
We can't even get a word in here. Nathan Tella, Boniface, and Schick all on the bench for Leverkusen could be made available in the second half and substituted in, Clinton. I'm sure we'll see it.
No, definitely, 100%.
Because if they're already down.
I mean, I'm just hoping I see
7
Boniface.
total attempts for Bayern Munich and just 1 for Leverkusen. Something isn't working just yet for Xabi Alonso's side, so they'll want to switch that up. About 10 minutes. How is this first half almost done? Oh my goodness, gentlemen, look at the Estadio de Luz here. Wait, no, we go back to the other camera. Are they taking it? This is dangerous. Look at this. Barcelona score right now, I'd leave. I would leave. The fans in Portugal are going absolutely bananas here.
If you guys were to guess the ball possession of Liverpool PSG, what would you say?
65, 35?
It is 65-35 to PSG.
Is it?
Somebody tell me, I'm a football pundit for a
To be
living.
honest, I would have literally said 70-30.
Still not far. Still not far.
Yeah.
We're on the same ballpark here. All right. Oh no. Okay. It seems like we've had a moment to breathe, gentlemen.
I don't want a moment. I want the
Initial
entertainment
thoughts.
to carry on.
Initial thoughts on
Oof.
round of 16 match day 2.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
that was nasty from Harry Kane.
Yep,
That was.
It was nasty, definitely.
Ooh.
And,
Send him off.
that might. I mean, Harry Kane felt like he was fouled.
Xabi Alonso trying to control his men. Absolutely no one listening.
That was nasty from Harry Kane. He didn't connect, but he lashed out when he was on the floor.
Yeah.
Chance for PSG again. Alisson Becker having a long, long night. Just rewatch here. Okay, Kavicha is going to score today. Kavicha's going to score. Guys, what did I tell you, though? Trent, for Kavicha?
No, I know.
No,
Come on, I mean,
it's
we
not.
said it. We said it from the start.
It's too much. The technical
And then
ability.
you look.
Take it quickly, cross in.
No. I need to see what happened here between Kane because I'm...
Nah, Kane.
He
to be
got
honest,
fouled.
I felt like he was fouled. But
He
I
got
think Kane
fouled
got
and then he
pissed,
kicked
and
out
then he
when
was
he
on the
was on
ground
the
and he
floor.
did kick him on the ground.
That's Florian Wirtz.
Which, if you ask me, I think should be a centre. Oh, that's a foul on Diego Jota. That should be a booking. Yes, thank you, ref. That was poor from Marquinhos.
He said, that's enough side. I'll take a yellow here.
Flares in Lisbon.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to watch this game, and they're trying to,
Yeah,
you
look
know...
at this Harry Kane. Oh no, this isn't the one.
Oh.
It's going to show a different one.
Wait, I want to see the Harry Kane one, though. What's going
I
on?
think they're showing Florian Wirtz has gone down injured, and I think they're showing the injury. But it was a different moment where Harry Kane lashed out at
Yeah.
one of the Bayer Leverkusen players.
Vencido Jr. Clinton, I really wonder if your code tomorrow is going to work, because Conference League is the worst league to predict. Don't worry, I don't predict ordinary league. Mine is supernatural, so.
Here.
No.
Oh, so nothing?
Ooh, look at that flare, though.
Sorry, I don't know if any of you guys are watching Barcelona Benfica, but I can't see anything on the screen.
Watching, trying to, yes.
Benfica fans trying to get away with something here, maybe causing some vision problems for the Barcelona players, but maybe causing some vision problems for their own players. I think everyone's going to have a bit of a teary evening after this one. Mukiele picking up a yellow here for Leverkusen.
No repercussions for Harry Kane for that lashing out there. Michael Oliver deciding to carry on with the game. Here we go.
Okay, yeah.
Here's the aftermath. This isn't the actual tackle.
Oh. Well, look at the screen. This is ridiculous. Well, Alex, bookings in this one.
Yeah, 2 bookings. Mukiele and Lima.
And it's just the beginning. It's just the first half here.
Although for that one I have goals, so
You went
it's
bookings?
starting off well. For Bayer Leverkusen, for Bayern Munich and Bayer Leverkusen.
Look at Benfica. Look at Benfica. Ooh.
For Bayer Leverkusen and Bayern Munich, I've gone for both teams. Sorry, over 2.5 goals.
Over 2.5 goals. All right. Well,
I mean, it's off to a good start.
on our way
2
there.
more goals.
I mean, the only goal of the evening.
I'm
thus
surprised.
far.
I'm surprised that's the only goal of the
Yeah,
so
yeah.
far.
With chances all across the board. Rafinha, Pavlidis, Kvicha having probably a hat-trick at this
Oh,
point.
oh, what a ball from Trent. Oh.
Wow, Donnarumma said, I'm a dunk on you tonight.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow, the reach from the keeper.
I mean, that's where
Cross
your
from Bayer Leverkusen. Oh,
Could that be offside?
dear, that was awful.
Could that be offside?
Yeah, whatever it was awful.
No, I see. No. But I see what
I
he
know
was
the
going to do
run
that,
was
though.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, if PSG keep playing like this, they're going to score eventually. I don't know what Liverpool are doing. Arne Slot is going to have a long conversation with the men in red at halftime. You better believe it. And they're going to need a bit of a wake-up call. And Clinton, if the match does go into halftime, we have 5 minutes of regular time left before any added time. Liverpool will be happy to go in 0-0.
No, definitely. I feel they'll consider themselves extremely lucky. You know? And this time, I see what's the name of? Sorry, Arne Slot.
Sorry, we're on the attack here.
No, I literally see Arne Slot going into the dressing room saying,
"Oh, having a fit."
Like literally, I know he doesn't look like the kind of guy that screams, but you know, you would tell from his voice that man is pissed. Like,
yeah.
This cannot be happening to the team whom everyone has seen as the best team in the Premier League, and not just even the Premier League. At some point, we felt like they were the best team in Europe. Now, this is not what the best team in Europe should be giving out for people to watch. You know, this is, look at the ball position, is almost ridiculous for a Liverpool. They've actually not held the ball. PSG has controlled everything. They've had opportunities. They could have even scored 3 goals already. So,
and it's a free kick for PSG here. It could be something. They could make something out of this.
Is it Dembele taking it?
Yes. Every day on that right flank.
What a game.
Oh, that was disappointing.
Nothing coming out of that. Chance for Benfica here again. And Barcelona doing well to try and hold possession. Yeah, that's the only way I think Barcelona are going to score in this one, unfortunately, is the counter.
Offside.
Offside for Lamine Yamal. A bit unfortunate in this one, because I do think had we not seen the red card, we maybe would have seen a couple of Barcelona goals. But nevertheless, Benfica are obviously going to try and take advantage and get a win out of this one, because they got to head back to Barcelona next week.
PSG. Liverpool defending well. Their backs are against the wall. Bayern Munich.
Look at PSG! Look at PSG!
I can't even understand.
Now, PSG deserve a goal. Like, they've got to score at this point. Because, listen, like you said, they're going to halftime. But, God, it's going to be a whole different game, you know.
And also, the longer they leave it, Liverpool could catch them on the counter-attack. And
Darwin Núñez to save the day for Liverpool here.
if Liverpool go 1-0 up, changes the game. Because
Darwin Núñez.
at the moment, Liverpool are wanting to attack, but if Liverpool go 1-0 up, they'll go a little bit more defensive, and that will make life a lot harder for PSG.
Funny enough, though, this is the
Bayern
kind of
on the
game.
attack here.
Darwin Núñez.
Yes, this is the kind of game. My man could literally come in and it could be some kind of shocker, man. Oh yeah,
Harry
come.
Kane with the ball, cross to Bayern Munich.
Is that Leroy Sané? No, sorry, Koeman.
Yeah. Cross to...
Shots!
Shoots! Oh.
That was on target,
Oh, chance for Barcelona here. Do something with this. Come on, Rafinha.
Come on, man. You're better than that, Rafinha. Now, come on.
He'll be kicking himself for that one.
Musiala. Shot from Musiala. It's a corner for Bayern Munich.
I'm loving this violence, man.
I'm loving this violence, Clinton says. My, oh my. That's a big save for Alisson, man. The keepers are doing well this evening. Chesney, Alisson being put to the test. Neuer, Donnarumma. It's a wonderful evening in the Champions League, fellas.
A Bayern Leverkusen win at the moment is 17.5 odds.
Hammer it! Hammer it.
17.5 isn't too bad,
That's high.
Nico Martinez.
17.5! And it's not even halftime yet.
It's not even half time, it's only 1-0. Ooh.
Show me.
Ooh.
Wait.
Oh.
Look at that.
Bayern Munich with the ball again on the attack here. Referee.
Yeah, I mean, give us some kind of advantage.
Seeming to
Okay,
play
excuse
advantage
me,
here.
Benfica. This is a card. Brutal tackle on Inigo Martinez from, I can't tell what Benfica player it was, but
Okay.
All across Bayern. Oh. Alfonso Davies.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, bring me on the ground, bro.
Barcelona win is odds of 5.
Oh.
Barreiro picking up a yellow for that nasty tackle. on
Barcelona,
Inigo
wait.
Martinez.
Barcelona win.
Barcelona with like
5.
10 men, 5. Bayer Leverkusen.
Bayern Leverkusen has gone up 18.5.
Oh my God. Okay, I think there's something going on in the background. With
Chance for Liverpool here.
Whoa.
Wow, nearly there. Just edging past some of the defenders from PSG.
Yes, what's happened here with Barcelona?
I mean,
Oh, that's nasty.
that's, yeah.
That's nasty.
They gave him the
PSG
yellow. You could have argued it was a red. There was no
PSG
intention
on the
of
attack
foul.
here. Kvaratskhelia.
Chantel must be very disappointed with that team. Definitely. Chantel, if you're watching, please, who are you more disappointed by in the whole of Liverpool? Who's the person you're wishing to have, stepped up their game and it's just not happening?
She said that the defence is paper thin right now.
And then Markandé said they're all over the place. Allison jumping up and down will
Are they jumping
eventually
like
let in a
monkeys?
goal. Sorry? I didn't hear what you said. He said
I was gonna talk. Wow. Damn, man. Somebody's getting aggressive already. And it's not even full time yet.
PSG on the attack here. This is what you want to see. This is end-to-end football. Nato Elvis saying Liverpool are going to win this match, even though PSG have been the better side. 2 minutes of added time in Paris, 5 minutes of added time in Lisbon, 3 minutes of added time in Munich. To Jesu saying, if only Conor Bradley was fit.
Barcelona really upset here that Barreiro isn't getting a red for that blatant foul on Inigo Martinez, and the whole game has just stopped right now. Curious, maybe they got away. Oh, ref's going back in his pocket here. Oh, I think.
It's a card for a Barcelona player there.
Yeah, I think
Inigo Martin, no?
that would be a bit of a shame. I think he was really just confused as to how that wasn't a red card.
PSG!
Handball?
You got the ball! You got the ball! You got the ball! You got the ball! You got the ball!
Oh.
I can't believe that.
Liverpool hanging on by the skin of their teeth.
Oh man, listen. When you watch this kind of games, man, you need some kind of high blood.
This ref is actually having a laugh right now, giving Ronald.
Another Araujo.
It's an absolute joke. It's an absolute joke.
It's not been the best day for Barcelona and Liverpool, though.
No.
Barcelona, well, I mean, I'm sorry, at least they're still going for it, and they're down a man.
Half time in Paris.
I do think that Benfica should be down to 10 men, though, too, after that foul.
We're just about to reach half time in Munich as well.
Oh, man.
The only goal tonight in Munich, of all of them,
Sorry?
the only goal in all 3 games, it's hard to believe. I can't really believe that.
Yeah, you'd expect almost like a few
Yeah,
from
nah,
the
same,
other
yeah.
two
Same,
games,
yeah,
and that
same,
one
yeah.
to be the 0-0. Because if
Yeah.
we're talking about the drama, that's probably the least dramatic match, even though it has had drama. It's had a goal,
Yeah.
but that game has kind of, been the least exciting with what's going on. I mean, PSG, how PSG hasn't scored. And gentlemen, I'll ask you now, so it's halftime across the board, 0-0 PSG and Liverpool, and if you were watching this match like we were, you're probably thinking how PSG haven't scored. Alisson did well, but maybe a little bit of luck as well. Now, I'm a bit worried about the second half for PSG because I think this is where Liverpool switch it up. I think Arne Slot has a chat with his men. I think we see some substitutes. And Clinton, what do you think now going into the second half? Is this where it all falls apart for PSG and Liverpool pounce?
I feel so because this literally the spirit of football. This is what we usually get. Now, they know. I mean, the players will tell the likes of Mo Salah. They know that. Listen, this is not what they would expect. I'm sure they are ashamed of their performance. You know, this is probably the worst we've seen Liverpool in a very long time in all competitions. Right? It's never been this bad, especially having a position of about 35.
I think, yeah, the possession was...
That's so unlike Liverpool. But something I know for sure is they are going to go into this locker room now. There's going to be a lot of conversation going on around what's happened, what's transpired. And in my opinion, the second half is definitely going to be very different, right? They are going to, I'm sure the coach being a top guy so far, he understands where the problem is and he knows that something has to be done with the defense and, even the midfielders. It's almost like it doesn't exist. The ball is just being controlled by PSG in that midfield. And, I wouldn't be surprised if he's not literally coming back in the second half with already some kind of substitutions, like right immediately.
I think so.
They're not going to continue playing like that, Sarah.
Can I just tell you guys that for this match, PSG and Liverpool, PSG had 12 total attempts. Liverpool had none.
Jesus.
None. 12 attempts to none.
Bruh.
It's incredible how this match is still 0-0, but I do think subs are going to be made immediately. I mean, like I said,
definitely.
Arne Slot is not going to be happy. Liverpool are not going to be happy. They're going to be happy that it's 0-0.
Yeah.
But I think that there's going to be changes. What changes, Alex, would you look into if you are Arne Slot right now?
I think, to be honest, as strange as it sounds, I think keep it similar for now. I think when you look at that back line, obviously, I think I agree with the comment there. I can't remember who it was from. That I think Conor Bradley at that right back position would be perfect right now. Just a little bit of solidity. I think when you look at the options on the bench, I don't think Tsimikas Konsa would be an addition to that back four. I think the back four already as it is with Konate and Van Dijk are fine. Perhaps I feel like just to maybe slow down that Liverpool attack, that PSG attack, bring on someone like a Wataru Endo, just a workhorse in that midfield, just to get in the way and just to really be that nuisance in the midfield for Liverpool. I think maybe later on, I don't think it's early enough yet. I don't think it's too early yet. I think when you look at the 70th, 80th minute, that's when you start looking at Darwin Núñez coming on, just to have that outlet, someone to ping the ball to, that quick player on the halfway line, just to ping the ball to, and you can send the ball out to him. But yeah, I think if I was to bring anyone on, maybe a Wataru Endo, just to control that midfield a little bit more, because at the moment, Liverpool are getting run through.
Hang on, why do we not have Cody Gakpo even on the bench? Or anywhere? Like, why is his name not written anywhere? Does anybody know what's happening?
How is this game still going on? Sorry, I'm still watching Barcelona Benfica. I think it's just been called 5 minutes of extra time. It's gone into 7 minutes. If you weren't going for bookings in this game, then I don't know, gentlemen, because we've seen 2 yellow cards for Benfica, 2 for Barcelona, as well as a red. Arguably should be 2 reds. This is 45 minutes in. We have another 45 here. Barcelona's down a men. Alex, can we look into bookings on SportyBet?
We can.
All right.
Can. Let me have a look for you.
Take a
Get
look
back
for
to
us.
You later. In answer to your question, Clinton, Cody Gakpo, he's not in there.
I mean, I know, but like, why?
He's not suspended, is he?
No, I mean, I don't know he's not even in the, they would tell you the injury list and what he's not.
Because the only ones that are out, Tyler Morton, Conor Bradley and Joe Gomez.
He's
Maranatha-
doubtful after missing training yesterday, so I'm
Okay, so
assuming it's just
maybe-
he's picked it up. He's
Yeah.
picked up an injury, and they're playing it safe because they know they have the return leg at home next week, as well as who's Liverpool taking on this weekend?
Southampton. So
Oh, okay, so he'll have a rest as well over the
But
weekend, and then hope to be
they've
fit.
got PSG at home next week, the Carabao Cup final after that, Everton at home, Fulham away, West Ham at home, Leicester, Tottenham, Chelsea, Arsenal, Brighton, Crystal Palace. So a tough run in. They don't want to lose Cody Gakpo, a player who's been playing really well this season for that last important run in for the season.
Absolutely. All right, let's take a look at this Bayer Leverkusen Bayern Munich game because, as we said, that's the only goal across all three, but arguably the tamest game. Clinton, what changes do you make for Bayer Leverkusen? Because we have seen a lot more from the attack here in Bayern Munich, and obviously they were the team that has scored. I know that you have the likes of Boniface on the bench, but if you were to make some subs here as Xabi Alonso, who would you be looking at?
I think at this point, I'll probably be looking at some kind of attacking because fact is, when you look at that game, it's only 1-0. Yeah, we understand that Bayer Leverkusen, they've not done any kind of extreme show of attack anywhere. In my opinion, I think I'll be bringing on somebody whom would maybe start giving them some kind of shots and start threatening defenders. And the fact is, not because he's my homeboy, but we know Victor Boniface is usually that guy whom, with what he's done for the club so far, he might put some kind of threats. And it's not even just him. It's quite a couple of them. And I'm literally just going to go. I mean, listen, I am quite surprised that he doesn't start, in my opinion. You know, you even have Nathan Tella as well, whom we understand that this is a point where these guys are beginning to show, you know, how much they really want to, you know, get on that front line and want to defend their club. I'll literally bring on somebody who's flat on attack, who's literally the one who is just going to be taking shots there. Because right now, we see, we're predicting here, we're saying Bayern Munich, you know, they've not really impressed us. They played against Celtic, and it was almost like it was just a show of disgrace. And
They've been really good tonight, I think.
no, I mean, they've been the best among the two Bayerns, man. Like, come on, man. Jesus Christ. Like, I am impressed. But the question is, am I impressed with the fact that Bayern Munich has just been very good, or is it just because Leverkusen have just switched off?
I think Bayer Leverkusen have been quiet tonight.
Yeah, I think it might be the problem.
When you look at those players that they have going forward, Bayern have, you've got to give credit some credit to Bayern here. I think they've defended well, but I do think that Bayern defence with Upamecano is there for the taking. There are weaknesses in that back line for Bayern Munich, and Bayer Leverkusen haven't made the most of those.
I mean, you don't even have even Schick, whom I'm sure is probably the highest goal scorer in the team. Who knows?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. But you see, sometimes this is the things I don't understand when it comes to coaching and managing teams as big as, you know, Bayer Leverkusen or Bayern Munich. Like, you have players who have proven, right, to literally be your best. And you have probably a game that's almost seen as a Champions League final in your country. It's like, let me tell you how I see this. It's like Real Madrid playing Atletico Madrid, for example.
Sure.
Yeah? And you have Mbappe on the bench. Or you have Vinicius on the bench. And then maybe you say, no, you know what, let me start Endrick in a game against Atleti.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me. So sometimes I'm like, wait, do these guys smoke? I mean, sometimes even I feel like when you smoke, your brain opens and you start seeing things properly. Like, why? Look at how. Listen, Bayern Munich, they are not that great. So I'm going to blame it on the fact that we're just having a Bayer Leverkusen that has just switched off. And that's the reason why they are just having a fit player and they're just, you know, having the best time of their life playing against the Bayern. Oh, man, I'm disappointed, man. I expected more.
You expected more. Yeah. Well, regarding Cody Gakpo, Arne Slot came out and said, whoa, I just spaced out really hard there. Arne Slot said that the Dutch forward has not started a game since suffering a heavy knock that forced him off in the latter stages of the Merseyside derby against Everton last month. So he sat out against Wolves and Aston Villa in the Premier League before being restricted to a few cameos against Manchester City and Newcastle. So obviously still kicking with a knock there, and I don't think Arne Slot wants to risk it, knowing that, like Alex said, the schedule coming up for Liverpool is going to be very difficult, as well as, even though the title looks very secured, now is not the time to be making silly mistakes.
Yeah, I think there's no reason to risk him. They've still got quality players in that side, both on and off the field. I think when you look at the players that could come on, Darwin Núñez, you could bring him on later on into the game. Diogo Jota, Mohamed Salah's been quiet tonight, though. I think I'd like to see a lot more from Mohamed Salah.
I mean, well, are you going to say he's been quiet, or I think?
I mean, PSG have dealt with that Liverpool attack
well,
very
exactly.
well.
No, literally,
They've all
that's
been
what I was
quiet.
going to say.
Diogo Jota's been quiet.
Yeah, I mean, do you not see the moment Mohamed Salah holds the ball? There's like two players running after
Yeah.
him, and they are obviously, dispossessing him for some desired reason. Like,
Well, it's like Vinny and Mbappe yesterday.
well, exactly.
I think as this game goes on, I think Liverpool will find more space because I think PSG know that if they go to Anfield on a level playing field, it's going to be hard.
No, definitely. I think playing in Anfield is way different. One of the advantage that PSG seem to be having is the fact that they are playing in their home ground, and like I said, there's an aura that comes with playing in somewhere you've played like a billion times, and you know the kind of fans they have as well. We see the likes of, look at Dembele. Dembele is literally having the best time of his life, literally running past defenders and getting balls into the 18-yard box. I feel like PSG should have had at least two goals in this game so far, man. It's just sad. I would really be angry if they end up losing this game, though.
I think they will be too. Liverpool have lost their last 3 knockout games. Every single one of those defeats has come to Real Madrid. Do you reckon they can break the curse tonight?
That's a very hard one to think about, man.
I think that this is when you talk about PSG turning that page from being that star-studded Messi, Mbappe, Neymar to this more cohesive unit.
Yeah.
They've been knocked out in 5 of their last 16 knockout ties. They've been quite disappointing in Europe for the last 10, 15 years. I think it's fair to say they got to that final, they lost to Bayern Munich.
I would be very angry if, say, PSG. I mean, I know it's not going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen, obviously, because there are still many teams in this competition that are still very strong. Like you said, you would expect Real Madrid to still win the Champions League. But, Alex, if PSG wins the Champions League for the first time, right?
I don't think it's going to happen. I can't imagine that happening.
I mean, because at that point, you would just say to yourself, hang on, wait, you don't have Lionel Messi, you don't have Neymar, you don't have Mbappe. You have all these 3, you didn't win it. And, you have this set of, I'm not going to call them average players. They are equally very good to that level. I mean, we see what...
perhaps not quite on the level of Messi now.
No, obviously. We are speaking about, probably top... Let's say, okay, Messi obviously been the best player to have ever played football, right? And then you have Neymar, whom we can arguably say is probably in the top 15 that's played football. I don't know if you have this sentiment as well.
Skillful, if you look at the skills that Neymar has and the quality that he has on the ball, there weren't many better than him.
Absolutely. When you have players like Victor Boniface saying he's my idol, and Neymar is not even that old. He still plays football, right? When you think about it, and then you have Kylian Mbappe, whom people would also argue that, I don't think he's the best player, in the world as we speak. But people will still say Mbappe is top 3, right? With everything he's done in football so far, fact is he stands, his name is there. So if you have a couple of at least one young lad in the like of Mbappe, whom at that point in time people would say is probably one of the at least top 3, and he still has that, he still has that name to date, even with Real Madrid. You have a Neymar, you have a Messi. Champions League never came, and he comes now. Oh damn, man! I think
that would be a turn up.
No, for real. I think they're going to be speaking about that stuff for a long time, man. And it's only it's Messi. People coming at mentioning that name because whether we like it or not, this is the argument that's going to come up. I would just not want to see it happen.
No, I think when you look at a potential tie that they could have, they would face Real Madrid. They would face Aston Villa in the next round if they win.
Which I feel
they could
win Aston Villa, yeah.
But then they would face either Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, or Arsenal. Which I think when you look at the prospects of them beating a Real Madrid.
No, listen, I see a PSG. Okay, I love Real Madrid. don't get me wrong. But if I'm going to go by this play that we've seen now, listen, they can beat Real Madrid.
Isn't PSG the team that notoriously fails in the Champions League?
This year feels different, though.
No, for
I'm
me,
not
it
saying
feels
they're going to
different.
win it, but I think they feel different. I keep talking about that unit. They're not a team full of individuals. They've got that team working together. And Luis Enrique has had that time to build a squad, and he's brought in the players that he wants to. They've built an attack, and they've still got a defence. I think, I don't want to say now or never for PSG, but it does feel like this year they've got some players in there that aren't getting any younger. I'm looking at Marquinhos in that defence, and
Well, it's underway.
they've got a good crop of young players that I think they've built a good basis for a squad to going forward to become a successful side in Europe over the next couple of years.
Well, the first match underway here. Halftime is over. PSG at the Parc des Princes hosting Liverpool 0-0 somehow. And let's see if the next 45 gentlemen are just as exciting as the first. No subs made just yet. All of the same players still on the pitch here. And Bayern Munich and Bayer Leverkusen getting underway at the Allianz as well. I don't think any subs have been made in this game either. So we're keeping all the same players on. I think the coaches are going to wait for that 60th minute maybe.
Definitely, yeah.
As they tend to.
Bayer Leverkusen win, sorry to interrupt, is at odds of 20.
Sprinkle it.
Sorry.
The Bayer Leverkusen win is
Nah, but there's
20.
definitely something we don't know, man. Because
There's something
listen,
we don't
I would love to at least maybe put like a 5 or something
should.
just in case, man.
Do it
Go
on the
for it.
show.
No, I need
Proof.
Go for
How do I mean?
How do I?
I mean, yeah, of course.
Liverpool to win is 3.95, and Barcelona to win is 4.5. So
Barcelona's odds
know what,
of
this
winning have gotten better since halftime. But nothing.
Yeah, but I think that they rate Barcelona though, because with a red card and you still have that.
Yeah, but it
Still
was
got-
5 after the red card, and now it's 4.5.
I think, well, it's gone up now. It's 4.55.
Okay.
But no, I think when you look at the outlets that they have, Rafinha, Lamine Yamal, there's enough pace to punish that Benfica defence. Although perhaps we could see one of those two get sacrificed as the game goes on, where Hansi Flick thinks this is maybe the time to take this 0-0. Obviously, it's not the result that they would have wanted, but going back to Barcelona with a level playing field at home in front of their own crowd, I think they'll be confident of getting the result against Benfica.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That game obviously going 6 extra minutes, so it will be the last game to start. We're still waiting for the players to come out of the tunnel, but we do have PSG and Liverpool and Bayern Munich and Leverkusen underway here. We had like a moment to breathe, gentlemen.
Yeah.
To check in.
Bayer Leverkusen 21 now. It's going up.
Clinton,
Need to do it, man.
let us know, guys, what you think the results will be at the end of these 45 minutes. 0-0 at the Parc des Princes. Do you think it's going to stay like that? Drop your score predictions and we'll check them out. I'm just reading some of these comments here. Dembele is that guy. Nunez should come in. Trent's not a defender. He's supposed to be an attacking midfielder. Trent is Liverpool's weak link. I agree with you, Clinton. Every game is different, Markandé says. I don't know what exactly he was referring to. Barnabas says Liverpool's going to win this game. All right.
Chantal wasn't too happy with me suggesting bringing Nunez on.
I mean, oh,
The foul.
is that Pau Victor? Interesting.
Bayer Leverkusen on the attack here. It's been, I think it'd be interesting to see how Xabi Alonso has set his side out to come into the second half, because they weren't at the races in the first half. I think Bayern Munich were the better team.
Right. Dembele just missed. He just got dispossessed and okay, nah.
Ball for It's no.
I think Dembele got to be careful though.
Alex, one for you here. Vencedor says, it looks like Salah has been silent on the pitch today. I doubt if he has got up to 2 shots on target. Oh,
Man.
I forgot.
I mean, this is
45 minutes left still,
Well, exactly.
everyone.
I can tell you that Salah, I only need him to have 2 shots, remember, not on target, 2 shots. So at the moment, yes.
What does
you're
a
right.
shot consist of?
a
Either
shot has to literally just go straight to the goal.
either on target or off target. It
Okay.
can go over the bar, it can
Yeah.
miss, it can
Yeah.
it can be a goal.
But then, if he hits the woodwork, it doesn't count.
Oh, as an on-target shot.
Yeah, as an on-target, yeah.
It counts
yeah,
as a
obviously it
shot?
counts as a shot. Yeah, yeah.
I
yeah.
just need a shot.
Yes, definitely.
Of course,
yeah.
Salah with no shots
Yeah.
on or off target
Yeah.
at the moment. But
Now, and that sometimes when you have this kind of bets here, you just like, bro, you just shoot it, man. Like, just it
screaming
doesn't-
at the TV for
Yeah,
him to
come
shoot.
on, man. It doesn't matter what you shoot it. Like, just get me my win, man.
But Dembele just had another chance here. Not on target, but I think the young Frenchman is not trying to settle down. PSG would love to come out in the first 10 minutes of the second half scoring, knowing how dangerous Liverpool is. Now we see the total attempts 13-1.
Oof, nah.
It's all good, all well and good having 13 attempts, but if you can't score a goal, it doesn't mean a lot.
Yeah.
Alex is now a Liverpool fan.
No.
I mean,
Just saying,
Chantella's, I think Chantella's sentiment.
I'm just saying I think
Correct.
Liverpool are going to win tonight.
Like, next time you come to Real Madrid TV, bro, your key card is not going to work, bro.
Musiala with on the end of a nasty tackle there. So,
Diogo Jota trying something there, but PSG cleaning up well.
Now, honestly, I'm so impressed with PSG tonight. Literally, even the defense, defensively, it's just been amazing.
Lots of time though. Liverpool in the final third of the last 20 minutes of a match tend to get a little spooky.
Okay, here goes PSG again.
Anchor says,
Come back here!
just not quite. It's just not going. That final ball for PSG just never seems to go right.
Watch this again. Watch this again. I think this is just a repetition of first half again, you know.
yeah, but imagine if it is and the game ends 0-0. Imagine if this game ends 0-0. Anchor says Mo Salah will definitely have at least one shot on target. Sarah, we need a booking code from you. Best code creator ever.
Sorry, who's the best code creator ever? Just from one code, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
beginner's luck.
Beginner's luck. Alex, you didn't get your first code right.
I've got as many codes right as you, though.
Out of, like, what, 15?
That's not the important
You have
thing.
one of 15?
That's not the important thing here.
Let's not tell them your record.
Goretzka, the yellow cards.
What?
It's crappy here in the game here in Munich.
Sorry, gentlemen. Someone said, I think Dembele has been kind of silent today because he's playing the number 9 role.
Sorry,
What?
Are you watching the game?
the person is watching the back of their TV. Hold on, who's that?
Vincent, he's arguably been the second most impressive player at PSG
What?
behind.
Wait,
Coach
hold up. Wait, which them? Is there any other? Does Dembele
Which
play for
Dembele?
Liverpool? It looks like it's a Dembele in Liverpool. We just didn't know, man. Okay, so there's a free kick, and it's our man Kvaratskhelia.
Try
I
again.
have to try, man. Kvaratskhelia.
Kvaratskhelia.
What?
Kvarat with a T.
Kvara.
Kvaratskhelia.
Okay, Kvaratskhelia.
That's good.
Kvaratskhelia.
Oh.
Kvaratskhelia.
Paulo Fonseca has been suspended for 9 months.
Did he bet on himself?
No, he made a threat while he was shouting at the referee, and he got in the referee's face.
Oh, wow.
Wow, there was just another chance here for PSG. Kvaratskhelia.
That sounds like a Vinny.
A stat for you guys tonight.
What a free kick. Eesh.
Ooh, wait, was I safe? That was a save, you know?
I said Allison's having a long day. I said it.
No. Alisson is... I mean, he's doing what he's paid to do at the end of the day.
A stat for you guys. This is the 6th time that Arne Slot has named this exact starting 11, which is more than Jurgen Klopp fielded any exact starting 11 in all of his 491 games.
Oh, my dear.
Oh, nah, PSG, man. These guys are playing real football right now. You guys don't understand.
PSG have come out strong.
Lamine has the ball.
Quite often when you see a team do so well in the first half, and
And still come back to continue.
the half-time
Yeah.
break, they sort of break the momentum,
Yes,
but they've
yes.
carried on.
Yeah.
Who knows? PSG might get an opening.
Okay.
Kvaratskhelia, ball back. There's just no room to shoot. Liverpool
No.
defending really well here. Bayern on the attack as well. Ball in. Whoa, Bayern! Bayern have
Bayern
scored.
scored again. Ah.
Musiala. Wow. That was poor.
Oh man.
That's the second defensive error there for Bayern Leverkusen. First.
Not
This is
really
not going
sure
well, man.
what Kovar was doing there. He went up to catch it.
Bro, are you guys seeing PSG defense, man? These guys are giving me joy. You guys don't understand. These guys are giving me legit joy, bro.
But, I mean, I don't think any of us thought that it would go like this tonight in Munich.
No, honestly, I wouldn't think.
I did say that even if Bayern win this game, if it's not by like.
Oh, that's
was
keeper error,
awful.
man. Come on. That was keep. Oh, come on. That's awful, man.
Radecki is on the bench and not starting this match. It's an interesting one.
See Hermoso just standing there looking at
Yeah.
hands wide.
Oh,
what are you
man.
doing? That was poor.
No, like I didn't say that I don't think Bayern can win this game. I just think that if it's not by a great margin, that Leverkusen next week will bounce back.
Yeah.
Ooh, Squarashkelia, look at that shot, man.
2-0. I mean, that's a.
Two
Look at
goals.
that. Hey!
It's a comfortable lead to have. It's obviously not over. Jamal Musiala.
Nah,
with his third
listen.
Goal.
All
Level
Alonso just got to do now is just to make 2 subs. That's it. This game will change.
Yeah.
But it's
bring
quite
someone
unfortunate.
else.
Like, listen, this is my problem with coaches, right? At some point, you got to just like, what are you delaying for? Are you waiting? This is when they sink in the third goal. That's when it will be like, all right, let me start making the changes, and then it's too late.
Benfica on the attack here. Oh, what a save! Wow.
Get Big Chesney.
Wow.
Oh, got the dog in him
What
tonight.
a save!
He's got the dog in him. Are we not
Ah,
making any
Benfica,
calls,
man.
ref? Are we not making any calls? What's going on?
Oh!
Not today. See you.
Damn,
Wow.
God, I love my team.
This is Manuel Neuer.
bro.
Something going on with Manuel Neuer here.
Yeah, sorry, I was noticing that before Benfica just had a chance here. It looks like he might need to be subbed out. He doesn't look comfortable at all.
He's giving the captain's armband to Joshua Kimmich. Oh, Liverpool on the attack here. Dominic Szoboszlai. Can he make the most of it? No.
Bro, I'm telling you that this PSG defense, y'all don't understand what's going on, man. This is a proper Abido
This,
shaker.
we're going to see.
In Daboski Bahose. Hey, Liverpool.
Liverpool have a chance here. Liverpool have a chance. Mo Salah.
Nah, they ruined it. They ruined it already. They ruined it.
They're playing.
They ruined it.
There's just no space.
Yeah.
Space, man.
Take it. Let me.
Too much already.
There's
Not
way
a-
too much going on here.
Not good news for Bayern Munich here with Manuel Neuer having to go off. It looks like Sven
Company
Reich
looks like
will
he
have
might
to
shed a
come off.
tear.
Company looks like he wants to go get a glove, man.
What happened with Manuel Neuer? I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either.
Just take a look at PSG.
PSG, Dembele. Oh. Both sides defending really well in the second half. Both Liverpool and PSG.
I'm tired. I'm tired for all these players.
I'm glad these.
Take a
games
look at the Bayern Munich match.
Here we go. No, this is Kovar.
Yeah, this is the goal. Sorry, I thought we were gonna just. Yeah, this was poor from
Yeah,
from
Kovar's
Kovar.
got to do a lot of.
Both goals from Bayern Munich though coming from really defensive errors from Leverkusen.
Nice. Okay, look at that space.
Liverpool on the
Liverpool,
attack
chance.
here. Whoa,
It's not happening, man.
I can hear
It's,
it.
I can hear it. Come on, you've got this.
oh my God.
All right, Manuel Neuer subbed out of the game. First substitution made unwantingly by Bayern Munich here for Urbig, their
Jonas
substitute
Urbig.
keeper.
He's probably going to make one crazy save now and he's going to start getting stats, you know.
Markinde says Salah will get a penalty soon, and also says Sarah's in the hot seat. Benfica should win. I mean, they have an extra man, so Oh, El Tiburón. Ferran Torres is coming off the bench. Ooh, interesting.
Oof,
What? Did you see that?
that was close.
Urbig with his first touch there
Oh
and
my
nearly loses
God.
the ball
Imagine
to
coming
Bayer
in and boom.
Leverkusen. having a little bit of a shaky start there.
Interesting comment here from the 90th minute. Yesterday we saw lots of goals, but today seems to be poor. Yes, there's been fewer goals, but I'd argue today's games have been more entertaining.
Yeah,
I
but
agree
that's
with that,
just,
yes,
I do think that's just football these days. Everyone looks at goals. No one looks at the way players play
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah,
No one
yeah.
looks at the style of play.
I
Everyone
agree.
just wants to see 5-0 or whatever.
Look at
I
Liverpool,
completely
man.
agree,
Look at
Alex. The
Liverpool.
games today are much more exciting, and we've seen 2 goals across these 3 matches, where yesterday we saw 17 across
That is
4.
crazy, man.
Right now we have 4 across 4.
Yeah.
All blames to Arsenal, man. How would Arsenal score 7?
Yeah, God, we had 6 goals in 3 games and 8 in 1.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
I mean, 14 goals.
I think, but I mean, watching all the teams tonight, though.
Oh, Elise on the attack here for
Are
Bayern
they going to make
Munich.
it 3?
No, he's not going to do it.
Oh, he's going to give the ball here to Harry Kane.
I know. I saw what he was going to do there, though. But among all these games, all the teams playing now, though, who would you guys say is the most impressive team so far? Like, just one team.
PSG.
Substitute for Barcelona here. Lamine Yamal is getting subbed off for Ferran Torres, and nearly killed me to say that.
Sorry for cutting you, but I need you to answer that question
Who? Okay, I'm also updating people what's happening live. The most impressive team for me this evening has been PSG, of course.
Oh, PSG.
I think probably the right decision.
Wait,
Lamine
what?
Yamal.
Why? Is that the wrong answer?
No, of course, the right answer. No, it's the way.
Oh.
It's the way I felt like you had to process it.
Yeah, because I'm thinking
Yes,
about
you're-
Ferran Torres coming in, and I know what that means.
I know, sorry,
and
it's
it's just, there's a
Barcelona.
lot going on. Yeah, guys, for those of you who are watching along, I mean, some of us have a team playing this evening, and it's quite stressful.
I think
My hands
probably
are
the
sweating.
right decision to bring off Lamine Yamal. He's been quiet, perhaps through no fault of his own, obviously going down to 10 men, but he's not been as involved as, say, Rafinha in that.
Well, it means they're also going to go to a 4-4-2, playing Lewandowski alongside Ferran Torres up
Oh.
front, and Rafinha will drop into the midfield. Oh, Darwin Who
Nunez.
said Darwin Nunez? I told this is a Darwin game, guys.
Hang
This
on,
is
but
this is a once in a lifetime.
Wait, hang on. Ooh, but hang on, though. Luis Diaz has not been in this game yet.
No, not at all. But you could say the same thing about Mo Salah.
No, of course. I mean, literally everybody in Liverpool.
They got to make some subs. They have to. It's the right thing to do if Liverpool want to win this game. And you got to take a risk. If it's not working, something's got to change.
Then...
Shoot.
Ow.
Oof, wait, that was a save, you know.
Hakimi.
Hakimi with it.
Wait, hang on. Let's see. Ooh, look at that dropping, though.
Oh, I know, he's missed that.
Oh, no, it wasn't this.
Man of the match so far, PSG, Liverpool.
Red card for who?
Whoa.
Oh, my God.
Mukiele.
Hey!
That's the second yellow.
Second
That's right.
yellow.
It's the second yellow. It's the second yellow.
Is that a foul on... Who's the foul on here? Was that Alphonso
Kingsley
Davies?
Coman.
Kingsley Coman.
Okay, Dahl
Goes from
coming
bad
in
to
for
worse.
Thomas Araujo.
Nah,
in
but
Benfica.
I'm not gonna lie though. I blame Alonso for all this rubbish.
It's gone from bad to
Literally,
worse for Xabi
Literally, I
Alonso.
think today he's not shown any level of masterclass at all. Literally. At all.
Agreed. Got to give credit to Bayern Munich. They've been
No,
brilliant.
definitely. I would have thought that it would have gone the opposite.
Yeah.
Like I would have expected Vincent Kompany to be making this kind of tactical errors, not a Xabi Alonso who's had a
Oh.
very good history with.
Mukiele is silly for that one too, knowing he has a yellow.
Let's not, oh, that could have been a red in its own right.
Yeah, no, that's silly. You're carrying a yellow. You're carrying a yellow. But yeah, I agree. Mukiele should have been subbed off.
Holding
at
his
this
hands
point.
up like that, obviously he's going to get sent off. Let's not forget, actually, Bayern, I said this earlier, Bayern have only lost one of their last 16 home legs. So at home in Europe, with the crowd behind them, they're a force to be reckoned with. Oh, they're checking for the red card now. Well, send him off.
I mean,
So second
they should.
yellow or a straight red. Check over, okay. PSG on the attack again here.
Wait, is there still no goal in PSG Liverpool?
It's still 0-0. Unbelievably, somehow, it's still 0-0. Benfica on the attack. I think Benfica might have a goal here.
Good luck, Anthony agrees with you, Clinton, saying I blame Alonso for this as well. Yeah, you think maybe some substitutes would have been made. It's your jacket. Just hearing some white noise here.
Sorry, just adjusting myself. Been a lot of movement.
I predicted a couple of red cards for today's match. Yeah.
Ooh! What? Is that not offside? No, it's not. Ah.
It's a good point, actually. What happens with Leon?
You got a like the temporary, what are they called? The managers that
Interim.
Interim, thank you.
Do they sack Fonseca?
I mean, they should. How long has he been there? And he's picked up the span.
Yeah.
But that's a question in itself. Fonseca having a bad year in football, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, they'll get an interim manager.
Does that, I don't want to say untouchable, does that make him a bad egg or a bad apple for clubs? You look at conduct like that, I don't think 9 months is, obviously don't know what he said to the referee, but conduct like that is, I mean, it's unbecoming of anyone, but
Sure.
A manager in that position who knows that the possible repercussions, what they could be, it shows a severe lack of, I think, experience in those sort of positions, and as a manager, you've got to know better.
I think in today's day and age, he'll get a job somewhere.
Yeah.
Will that be in the top 5? Probably not. I think a lot of other coaches will. A lot of other teams, pardon me, as I'm watching the Barcelona, I need to look at you to focus on this question. A lot of other coaches, nope, I still can't talk. A lot of other teams will take him, whether that might be in places like MLS, maybe in South America, Saudi, Turkey. There's still options. I mean, he still carries a lot of weight with his name. Bradley Barcola, coming out here for, I think that was Desiree Doué. First change for PSG in this one.
Now Bayern doing some kind of masterclass here right now.
Bayern
And it is Desiree Doué.
Who scored?
I think it's been.
Barcelona scored!
I was looking at the freaking substitution.
Oh, my
Oh!
word. Who is it? Rafinha?
Oh, God, I love this team. There you go, Markandé. Barcelona about to get roasted. I don't think so with 10 men. Thank you very much.
It's Rafinha.
Yeah, it's Rafinha, yeah.
I told you guys earlier in the
Wow.
show, Rafinha in the Champions League. We were talking about how in La Liga and the Copa del Rey in the last few matches, he hasn't been maybe as...
Oh, look at that, look at what he did. Woo! No, come on, give him some
He said,
proper credit, man.
Otamendi, I don't care if you have a World Cup. I'm finishing you.
Luis Diaz off for Liverpool.
Oh, it went off him too. Nice one. Okay, can breathe a little
Bayer
bit.
Leverkusen on
Wow.
the attack
Do
here.
my job here. Ooh la la, Clinton, bottom.
Frimpong on the right-hand side.
I'd like one of my producers to come out and turn our TV back on. I sent a message and wasn't received. There we go. Just got a call for that.
That is a shock. Against the run of play, Barcelona taking the lead there.
For real.
I mean, is it really? Oh, well, I'm out. It's been a pleasure, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, la la.
Sorry, coming back to Barcelona, though, is it really that shocking that they scored against Benfica even with 10 men?
No,
we were talking
but
about
I think but Benfica have been attacking quite a lot in the last 10, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Again,
And they
it's
still
come
can-
against the run of play, I think.
Well, some
Just
substitutions
subs for
made for
Bayern.
Bayern Munich. That's Leroy Sané. And
Oh, Boniface coming finally.
Hey. Can we cut
Sorry, producer Ben, please, we need you ASAP, man.
some technical difficulties here in the Sporty studio? He just left. Sorry, guys, having some trouble here. But it looks like Victor Boniface is coming out. So it's Limer and Kingsley Coman out for Bayern Munich with Leroy Sané and Stanisic coming in. And Victor Boniface?
Yeah, man, we got to see Victor Boniface, man.
No Victor Boniface, but Tapsoba coming in for Adli.
Okay.
So substitutes made.
Wow, Barcelona against all odds, you know.
What? Oh.
But you see, this way you should have put it. But you see, no, they knew. Remember what we were surprised?
Barcelona, they had odds of 4.55. Now they've got odds of 1.75.
Oh, man.
And Benfica are 5.9 to get the win. Bayer Leverkusen are 150 to get the win. Slightly
PSG. Well, la 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 la. Nope.
challenge there.
If PSG don't win this game, I'll be very disappointed, honestly. Very,
Dembele sometimes with the shot, and I remember this so much from Barcelona, but it's just not like it's not.
No,
clinical.
he's one of
he
those
does
that.
this thing. With,
No, he's one of those that if he shoots 10, yeah, 4 or 5 on target.
yeah, I mean better than Darwin Nunez, maybe 1 or 2. No, but this is something I remember so much, and it really will eat you up alive if you're not able to take advantage of the chances and capitalize on them. It is still 0-0, guys. Liverpool can score in this game and win.
Definitely, facts. And you know what the crazy thing is? If they score 1 and win, I tell you what Ancelotti is going to do: bring in two more defenders in.
Yeah,
Just
fair
seal it up,
enough.
because obviously they are going through a very hard time, and if they are able to have one in, it's just to seal the game up, keep the ball to it finishes.
So
Ooh, what's going on there for PSG Liverpool? What is that?
chaos.
Violence everywhere.
It was Luis Diaz and Diogo Jota coming out. Clinton, what do you think about those subs for Curtis Jones and Darwin Nunez?
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, I think it's a very good substitution. Ooh, hang on. Emeka, oh yeah. Oh! Oof! Damn! Yeah, no, I think it's a very good. We know what Darwin Nunez is. I mean, he might not be the most prolific shot taker or goal scorer, but he comes with that, when I say that, all Africans will say that ginger. It comes with that. I want to score. I want to get a goal. He chases the ball. He's always with that attacking spirit, and the good thing, he defends as well. You will see him dropping back and running. The energy is there.
Yeah.
So I think it's, even if they didn't sub in anyone, if Darwin Nunez, I'm fine with him for now. I think they just needed somebody to change that game for them.
Guys, if Darwin Nunez saves the day today for Liverpool,
Ooh la la.
I feel like it could be one of those days. No one's getting it done.
Yeah.
And then out of all odds, it's just one of those things where no one would have expected.
I mean, it's one of those where you have Endrick, you have Mbappe, you have Vinicius not doing it, and you bring in Endrick, and in like 2 minutes, boom, he dunks in a goal.
And Liverpool go back to Anfield and get the win.
I mean, which we definitely know they will do. I mean,
Expect
it depends. Yeah, we expect them to do. Yeah, more like.
Nope.
Just the one attempt so far for Liverpool. 25 for PSG. The chance for Darwin Nunez. Oh! What on earth happened there?
Okay, that was a foul.
It's a foul there.
Ooh, hey. Calm down. You're not that good. Relax. Don't speak as.
Oh, and here we go. Donnarumma is on the ground. I think asking
Got a
for a
player
little
down in
something
the-
here.
Player down in the box here as well in Bayern in Munich.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't think it was anything malicious.
No. But a knee to the face is going to hurt.
Adley coming off for Tapsoba, confirmation of that substitution.
No, yeah. I mean, I don't think it's going to mean he's to have to get out or something. But
Still no Boniface.
yeah, I mean.
Step. No. Yes.
Potential penalty check in Munich here for Bayern Munich.
Oh la la.
Wow. If it goes 3, oof.
That's it. Tie over.
It's never over. It's not 7-1. But yeah, it's looking that way for sure.
I mean, too, you have to win 4-0 against the Bayern Munich side who, yes, they've been poor in Europe this season, but 4-0 against Bayern Munich in any situation is difficult.
Yeah.
Did we all have Leverkusen going
that
through?
is-
Look.
that's a penalty.
Come on, man. You can't be doing
He's
that.
just
bro.
come on.
He's just come on. That's so
Come
odd.
on,
It's just gone from bad to worse.
Michael
This
Oliver.
all, though, seems like it's coming down to the managing. And it's so funny because we were saying that Xabi Alonso over Vincent Kompany. I'm so shocked with this performance from Leverkusen and the decisions made by Xabi Alonso.
You can't be doing. Come on. You cannot. Come on, man. You can't be doing that kind of rubbish, man. This is football, bro. This is football. This is not ballet dancing or.
Let's see. They're going to give it. They have to give that.
Nah, definitely. Definitely.
Penalty.
Oof, sorry.
Harry Kane might get his second of the night.
That's it. That's so.
Is it going to be a booking for Tapsoba or anything a little bit more serious? Yes, a yellow card for
Oof.
Tapsoba.
It's definitely not going well for Bayer Leverkusen, man.
Oh, my goodness.
It has been a show of.
Alex, if Harry Kane scores, you hit the booking for this one over 2.5.
Over 2.5 goals. There you go.
Ooh la la.
Okay.
Just need him to score.
He'll score. Hopefully Benfica don't. No. Hand action. That's going in the direction of Barcelona. Oh. Stressful times for Barcelona here as Benfica are pressing. Meanwhile, PSG Liverpool still 0-0. You need Mohamed Salah to have 2 shots. And I would have said that probably would have been, before the night started, the easiest bet you had. And now it's looking to be the longest shot.
Right.
All right.
This is a penalty here. Can Harry Kane convert? Against.
Meanwhile, Ousmane Dembele standing over the ball with a free kick in a good position for PSG.
Harry Kane steps up. He takes a breath. And it's a lovely penalty. I always am.
Oh my God, PSG almost just scored. Mwah. They tried to sneak him.
Oh.
They tried to sneak him under the wall. Oh no, that would have been ridiculous if they scored that 0-0 at the Parc de France still.
This is literally very shambolic for Bayer Leverkusen.
Yep.
This is just nonsense.
Can I confirm in our brackets that we didn't end up getting to on the show today? We all had Bayer Leverkusen beating Bayern Munich and going through the next round.
Yep.
So I'll just quit our jobs. Not good at what we do.
My controversial...
We all had Bayer Leverkusen going through. Listen, there is still one more match, but Alex making the good point of that they have to win 4-0 next week at the Bayer Stadium.
My controversial pick of the last 16 was Lille beating Bayern.
That's not controversial.
Borussia Dortmund.
That is not controversial.
Controversial, yeah, maybe not. But my...
Bayer Leverkusen might be now controversial.
Yeah. Not sure what Alisson was doing there, kicking the ball away with the outside of his
This is chaotic. This is chaos.
I mean, he just wanted to give you that curve, innit?
He just wanted to stress us out a little bit.
Get out.
Liverpool need to do something here if they're going to alleviate this pressure from PSG. PSG, if they don't score, they'll come away from this game really disappointed.
Oh la la.
And this game has a Liverpool counter-attack late goal.
Dembele, release that ball, man. Dembele, come on, man. This is what happens when he gets tired.
Somebody's asking me if Manchester United will win tomorrow.
No.
My friend, I would not touch that.
To be honest, I think I'll do more like a bull team to score tomorrow, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
See that?
Over 2.5 goals.
Offside. No, that's an offside. Was that an offside?
Currently, a Liverpool win is 7.25. 7.25 for a Liverpool win. PSG win is 3.2. So some good odds there if you want to stick some money on either team to win. The draw is 1.65.
Sorry. Has Kane scored again?
Kvaratskhelia and Fabian Ruiz are coming out. Oh my goodness gracious. It's Gonzalo Ramos and Zaire Emery.
Wait, did you just... Ah!
I think this is where Liverpool might capitalize here.
Mm-hmm.
No, but did you guys see Bayer Leverkusen keeper? Oh my God, it was dribbling a player. I think this goal, he dribbled him twice.
I didn't see.
Oh my God, that was... Wait, I'm sure they will replay it. Wait.
Sorry, do we think...
That's the funniest thing. Watch. Taking one.
Oh my God, he said Harry Kane
Again. Look.
Right.
What's he
One
doing?
thing we know about Harry Kane is he's not fast and he's not techie.
Bro,
he knows
that-
where to
that
be
was
when he
Haaland,
needs
though.
to score a goal.
If that was Haaland.
There we go.
Graven Birch coming off for Endo, like you said. Guys, regarding this game, taking off Kvara, do we think that was the right decision?
I don't think that was the right decision.
He's been the most creative
Definitely.
player for PSG. He's given Alisson the most problems. I'm not too sure, Luis Enrique, what you were thinking here.
Yellow card for
Carreras. Oh,
And
and Ta.
Misses
Carreras will miss the next match alongside, of course, Pau Cubarsí.
The yellow cards didn't get wiped after the quarterfinals, if I'm right in
Yes.
saying?
Yes, which is good for Barcelona if they do get through the next round because Pau Cubarsí will come back. Same thing for Reds, right? He'll just miss the next match. I guess it depends on the red, but I'm assuming this red wasn't, malicious.
I can't believe I've still not seen Victor Boniface just yet, because...
Oh, at this point, do you even bring him in?
I mean, honestly, if I was him, there's no point coming in, but
The 12 minutes.
it's still, I mean, it won't be bad to get a goal back.
Well, Emmanuel is saying
makes
this right
life
now. Why will a manager keep 2 experienced strikers on the bench, even when he's
Nah, listen, Alonso got this one entirely wrong. Literally wrong. They literally need to, your salary, you should be giving them back at least 20% of it, because for this, especially against the Bayern Munich, whom you know, this is like your head-to-head. Come on, man, you can't be making such mistakes.
chance here for PSG.
PSG just need to go.
Wow!
Christ!
Alisson is
Nah,
having a
Alisson.
great game.
Alisson have literally saved Liverpool today.
This is why I said I think it was you, Alex, yesterday talking about Thibaut Courtois being the best keeper in the world yesterday on today's show, and I said Alisson will have something to say about that, and now he's doing my dirty work for me.
Nah, but Courtois, no, they still don't come close to Courtois though. Listen, Courtois.
I think Alisson comes close to
No,
Courtois.
it definitely comes close, 100%. But you know, there's some kind of reflex that
Liverpool
Courtois
on the attack
has.
here.
Julian Alvarez says, I'll stretch it.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that kind of goal is like God sense.
Especially because how long Courtois was.
Yeah.
It literally could, yeah.
Oof, no, that was a good save.
Are we actually going to see PSG and Liverpool end in 0-0? Gentlemen, we've hit the 80th minute. Oh, and we do see some subs coming in for Bayer Leverkusen. And
Still no Victor
Clinton,
Boniface.
no Boniface to
No.
be seen. Wow, okay. Xabi Alonso knows something maybe we don't. If this game, though, ends 0-0, PSG and Liverpool, guys, did anyone see that coming?
No. I mean, it's more, I think PSG have been so wasteful today with their chances. I think Liverpool defended brilliantly as well. You have to give credit to them. You have to give credit to Alisson. I think he's been on top form today. Granit Xhaka and and Florian Wirtz coming off for Bayer Leverkusen. Alex Garcia, Patrick Schick.
Okay,
coming on
look at Liverpool.
for Bayer
Look at Liverpool.
Leverkusen here.
Look at Liverpool. Snap.
This game has a Liverpool late winner written all over it.
Messi said
By
no.
Darwin Núñez.
Sorry if that's a jinx,
Oof.
but I have a feeling. We've got
This Bayern game is just incredible.
strong challenge there from Wataru Endo.
I felt that. I felt that for
Okay,
Joao Neves.
honestly.
Right in the ribs. Yeah, it'll hit you.
Bayern still attacking. Leverkusen seem to be on damage control at the moment.
Yeah, it's incredible to me. Bayern are still in complete control of this game. They're, not letting down at all, regardless of the substitutions being made by, that ball looked like it was out. Interesting. By Leverkusen. I think Leverkusen needs to do their best to try and at least get one, though. They need something. They need something to head into that second leg with some sort of confidence.
Okay, Liverpool.
Liverpool,
Nah, but then
again, there's so
again,
many times Liverpool have had the attack.
Yeah, but they don't really have the...
Dominic Szoboszlai there.
They keep dispossessing them so easy, man.
Markinde says Alonso
Oh,
doesn't trust Boniface that much.
Because he
he's
tried to
not
go to
important
Saudi.
To the team. He tried to go to Saudi. Yeah, there you go. I can't.
that's never a foul.
No.
I mean, honestly, I would understand, because the truth is, since that Saudi, Buhaha, we've hardly seen...
What was that word?
Buhaha is actually a word.
What does it mean?
Buhaha means the whole Saudi Buhaha.
What?
You can't describe the word by using the word.
No, but like the whole Saudi gibberish,
Do you mean
Gibberish.
the situation?
Yeah, exactly.
The league?
Yeah,
right,
that's
okay.
what Buhaha means.
What did you say? The Saudi Buhaha?
Yeah, Buhaha.
Huh?
Have you never heard the word before?
No.
No.
Please, guys, come and save me on our YouTube comment. Please, if you've heard the word Buhaha before, please just type it there. Please, I beg. If you've never heard
Substitutions.
Buhaha, Alex, you're an Englishman.
I've never heard of the word Bahaha. I've heard of the word
No,
gibberish.
it's not Bahaha, it's Buhaha.
Buhaha.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that word. I've heard of the word gibberish,
Yeah, of course.
but
that
I've
one
never
is
heard of the word Bahaha.
Buhaha.
Wait, is it Bohaha or
No. Like,
Substitutions being made for Barcelona. Lewandowski and Frankie de Jong coming on for Gerard Martin and Marc Cazado.
Ben said he's headed.
What did Ben say?
He said he's headed. Buhaha.
All right, well, Ben's French.
Alex lost a bit of composure.
Said he's headed in French.
It's getting late into the evening. Oh boy. Somebody else in there.
Oh, Bayern are still attacking here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Bayern get a fourth goal.
PSG, look at this. Ah!
Oh yeah, Kwasi Opong, thank you very much.
Oh, caught
That was,
footed there.
That was literally the best way to describe it. The saga.
The saga.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Oh.
that's literally the right definition for it.
This is actually crazy. Allison is doing the most here. 85 minutes into the match, 0-0. 0-0.
Allison's got to
no
get man of
goals.
the match here.
Uh,
No, definitely, yeah. I think so,
Allison.
yeah.
My over 2.5 goals gone slightly wrong tonight.
Yikes.
But to be honest, I think there could have been about 8 goals in there somehow, somewhere.
All for PSG.
Yeah.
Like,
Liverpool have been, going forward, Liverpool have been quiet, and you've got to give credit to PSG. They've been defending really well.
it's a shame because this is, Liverpool will take this and go back to Anfield and be like, nothing lost.
Another substitution here for Liverpool. Harvey Elliott coming on. Mohamed
Salah leaves.
Alex, it's,
Wow.
we gotta wrap
It's
that
over.
up. We gotta wrap
It's
that up
over.
and throw that in the bin. It's gone.
How do you come into a match wearing red and you can't even see your period? I mean, let's avoid it.
I don't think. Obviously, I think Liverpool are happy with the point here.
Oh, for sure. No,
think
there's no
they're
way goals.
shutting
No,
up
they're
shop.
going in as if it's like a one-off now.
Yeah.
It's a one-off match at home at Anfield.
Wait, okay, look at this kind of game, yeah? These are the kind of games where people start saying, Mo Salah, you show this your whole being Mo Salah in the Premier League, but, this is the kind of game where I would have expected him to beat that man,
He's been quiet today.
No, he's been literally quiet. And it's not just him. I mean, you got to really put that to the whole of Liverpool. Literally, you go down to the likes of even Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz was somebody I love to see. Literally causing problems in that PSG attack, but literally nothing. Nothing, man.
Yeah, I think PSG did a really good job to
This is the
silence
one-
the players up front, but I think Mo Salah is that special player, that
Oh,
extra.
oh, Liverpool! Oh, no way! Harvey Elliott! Oh, my word! Oh! Someone flip it! Someone flip it! I said this game has written all over it a Liverpool late goal. Harvey Elliott, super sub. Oh, my word!
Sorry, Barcelona were on a breakaway there. That's fine. I couldn't be having that. Sorry.
Oh, my
This was,
word!
yeah, this was screaming. This is going to absolutely destroy PSG.
Oh.
Just ridiculous. Harvey Elliott comes in the first minute. Sorry, chance for Barca there.
Sounds like you were touching a hot pan.
Oh my God, I can't breathe.
Too much.
Oh, my
It's too
word.
much.
I can't
Harvey Elliott comes in within the first minute of play. He scores here. Oh my good! Don't do it!
God.
Are you kidding me? Oh, I saw that. I saw that coming. Chesney.
Is it to quote Chiellini, this is the history of PSG? Oh,
Maybe. I'm pretty sure Benfica have I actually don't even know what game I'm watching. Pretty sure Benfica are getting a penalty against Barcelona here.
Oh, my
David
word.
Beckham looking absolutely gutted with his former club PSG.
double whammy.
Just
Former
watching
club
Barcelona
losing.
freeze for a minute. I think it's called for a penalty. Well, that's
Double whammy for David Beckham, PSG losing and Liverpool winning, of course.
I see what you did there. All right, it's
That will be at least to brighten the mood on my bets
can't
this
believe-
evening. Both teams to score in the Benfica and Barcelona game if this is a penalty.
excuse me. Let it happen first. Focus on your Mo Salah 2 attempts or whatever. They're taking a
Oh,
look here.
Bayern! Ooh. Oh, my word.
What is happening? What is happening? Leroy Sané should have scored that.
This is unbelievable.
I don't want peace.
Oh, my word. Just took the run a little bit too far. That was close.
Offside!
Oh.
Let's go! That offside handsy flick trap every single time. Yes.
Eric Dyer.
Come
coming in
on,
here for
Barca.
Bayern
Just
Munich.
get away with this.
Oh, my word.
Sorry, I can't sit down now.
No, this is stressful. This is stressful. Why are you so zoomed into my face? Relax.
Oh, my word.
Renato Sanchez and Cabral coming in for Benfica.
Harvey Elliott.
Well, Eric Dyer's coming in, so that's when you know the game is absolutely over for Bayern Munich.
Harvey Elliott, 1 minute on the pitch, one touch, one shot on target, one goal.
Out of all players, Harvey Elliott, isn't it so funny?
And didn't I say before he came on, oh, this is a sign that Liverpool are shutting up shop, and then Harvey Elliott scores the goal that wins the
Yeah,
game.
because you wouldn't expect, no, Harvey Elliott, out of all players, it's incredible. I mean, look at the wall. Look at the wall.
That is.
It's beautiful. Allianz.
So Alisson can lie down here for a long time.
Yeah, roll around,
Wow,
take a look.
what a win this would be for Liverpool.
I can't believe that this is the shocker. This is literally the shocker of the evening.
It had written all over it. PSG weren't taking their chances. And
I don't think it's necessarily a shocker. I think it's a shame for PSG. I don't think it's a shocker. Like Alex said, if you can't convert those chances time and time and time again against a team like Liverpool, of course. But I think, I don't know. If I'm PSG, I'm going home absolutely gutted tonight.
And I think it's obviously not over. There's still just one goal in it.
Yeah,
but
Anfield.
to go to Anfield and get a win.
Just reaching a little bit here and thinking ahead. It ends like this. They go to Anfield. They get knocked out.
Right, imagine.
Are we back to what I
imagine-
said? PSG in the Champions League?
Imagine betting in play, yeah? Having Liverpool, yeah? And then
Somebody did.
Did I read out? Oh, what's the Liverpool on the other attack here? If Liverpool get a second, that'd be unbelievable.
no. I'm just saying having Barcelona and Liverpool in betting in play, just them two teams, just them two alone. Hey,
If you'd have put a bet on Barcelona to win after the red card and Liverpool to win.
exactly. Yeah. Maybe like halftime or something.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Pass.
8 minutes, 6 minutes added on in Munich. Still 3-0.
Oh, end that game. End that. Put that game to rest, genuinely.
5 minutes added on in Paris. Still 5 minutes left of normal time in Lisbon.
Yep. Liverpool are just going to manage the game now, just passing it around. Yeah, take it back.
So currently Benfica have odds of 26 to win this game. Barcelona with a 1.3 odds. The draw is 4.1. PSG 90. Odds of 90 to win this game. 110 actually. It's literally just gone up. 6.5 the draw and 1.12 for Liverpool to win. And Bayer Leverkusen 150 to win this game with the draw at 17. So I think it's out of reach there for Bayer Leverkusen.
Right now, I just can't wait for the return leg already, man.
We've got some.
And it's on Tuesday, guys. It's so soon.
We've got some juicy second legs in all of these games. Upamecano.
Ah, man, look at Alisson even. Alisson is controlling the ball from Jehovah.
Yeah. You can say whatever you want about yesterday's games and all the goals, but tonight has been the incredible football.
No, definitely, I agree with that one. I can't even deny it.
I think even if that PSG Liverpool ended in a 0-0,
I mean,
still
it
say
very
it was
dramatic.
the craziest game of the evening.
Yeah. No, I mean, those are one of the games that even without the goals.
That's what I'm saying. You don't even need the goal. It was just. I need Benfica to stop. It's been the longest 20 minutes of my life. They're trying so hard. Fair play to them. I mean, Barcelona have done well, but when you're down a man, it's so difficult for so long to try. Jeez Louise, I'm aging right now.
Benfica! Oh, oh my word.
Also, I don't know if you guys have been paying as much attention to this game because I feel like you've been paying attention to those two, which is absolutely fair. But Wojciech Szczesny has had a match because he was there, even though it was wide. Oh, I'm gonna be
What
ill.
a chance. He also, I know it was offside, but he also gave away the penalty. If
Get
he
out.
was going to give a penalty. Benfica, I still think there might be a goal in this.
Get out.
Bro, I feel so. Bro,
Getting tense.
I need a blood pressure machine.
It's
already.
getting-
No, I don't want one. It's not going to be a good result right now. Never when you play football. Never, or when you watch football. I don't know. Mo Salah on the bench here, a bit of a strange one.
Oh my God.
My God. Barcelona, can you keep this one though?
It's another corner.
It's just going to send me into an abyss.
Blimey.
Alex, you have to take over talking. I feel like I'm going to be
Another
throwing.
corner here for Benfica. Game's almost over in Paris. There's 1 minute left of additional time. Liverpool 1-0 up. Benfica with a cross in. Oh! It's blocked. It's out for another corner.
My God.
No, it's not a corner.
It is.
Is it?
Another
Yeah, he's a
corner.
I think he's a corner.
Is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Sorry.
Bayern Munich on the attack here. Can they add a fourth? That's well blocked there. Out for a corner to Bayern Munich. PSG with one last chance there. Will be over 30 seconds to go here.
Do you know what the crazy thing is here? Of all the teams today, everyone have shown willingness to score. Bayer Leverkusen has been the odd one. No, literally zero willingness.
Bayer Leverkusen have been poor.
Like absolutely poor.
Another corner here for Benfica. Tense moments in Lisbon for everyone. Not only on the Barcelona side of things, for everyone on the Benfica side. Cross in. Oh, it's
Bro, just get that keeper,
Szczesny.
man.
Benfica with another chance.
To catch.
Oh. It's a loopy ball in. Benfica still have it. It's out to the right. Can they put another cross in?
Nah,
My God, this is getting tense. It's a throw-in for Benfica. 30 seconds left of normal time. I wonder how much added
Okay,
time
Liverpool
we're
is
gonna
done.
get.
Liverpool
Liverpool
done.
is done.
PSG, man. So
Final
you guys
score.
are rubbish, man. Get out of here, man.
Long throw for Benfica. Full time in Paris. PSG 1, PSG 0.
I want to see how many
Liverpool
more
1.
minutes.
Genuinely, if PSG get kicked out in the next round, next
Oh,
week,
Bayern Munich, Musiala. Oh, how's he missed that? Oh,
I mean, that game is pretty much done.
oh.
I'm not even if they score right now, it's nothing.
hold on to the ball.
The flick that was from Musiala. Oh,
Yeah.
piece of
foul ball.
skill.
Let's go. That's a card. Thank you very much. If PSG get knocked out next week to Liverpool at Anfield, which it's very likely to, as we know Liverpool and we know Anfield. Guys, what is the sentiment again, though, with PSG? We said that they're in the best run of form. They're looking absolutely unstoppable
Honestly.
in Liga. Ousmane Dembele has more goals in 2025 than Vinicius Jr. All these crazy stats are coming out. But right now, we're going into the second leg, and then I think everyone's backing Liverpool.
Can I
this
put
point-
my smug face on?
Yeah?
Being the only one that predicted Liverpool to win.
Yeah, you can, but I'm asking you about PSG right now.
No. I think, I mean, they've only got themselves to blame. They didn't take their chances. They had a monumental amount of shots, attempts, not just on target, but attempts in general. And to not convert even one of them is just poor. And
No, definitely.
if you can't do that, you don't belong at the,
Yep.
the big table in European football, and you don't belong in the quarterfinals or the semi-finals. And I think it'll be a lesson learned for PSG that if you can't convert your chances, you get punished. And Liverpool did all they needed to do. They defended well for 85 minutes.
I don't even
other
think they
end.
defended well. I think Alisson had the game of his life today, but I don't think Liverpool played well. I don't think they defended well. I think they had an amazing keeper, and they had Harvey Elliott and that one brilliant play, but
Nah, Rafinha saved the day today, you know. Hang on, what's going on with Barcelona? Is the game done?
no, Pedri's just wasting time sitting on the ground after getting fouled.
Full time in Munich. Bayern Munich 3, Bayer Leverkusen 0. Full time in Paris. PSG 0, Liverpool 1.
Leverkusen, so disappointing today.
2 minutes left of 4 minutes added on in Lisbon. Benfica 0, Barcelona 1.
Hold on to the ball. Kick it back to Chelsea.
Barcelona have a free kick inside their own half here.
Just to win with 10 men. Like, even if we drew this game, I
Nah,
wouldn't
for
be
me,
stressed.
no, definitely.
But to
Nah,
win
I
with
mean,
10 men,
yeah.
what it does. Like, that's what I want for them.
No, you gotta give credit to Barcelona, man. No, literally.
Benfica on the attack here. Szczesny coming out to collect. He's taking a risk there.
He's a bit of a gutsy keeper.
Yeah, no. Sometimes I feel like he's that. I mean, he's a good keeper, but you know those risks that you see Onana take at times.
Those are the risks that Onana wants to take, but can't.
but can't.
Because he's not good enough.
I know.
Yeah, give Bruno Lage a card. Come on. Let's just roll this out, guys. Let's just roll this out.
I mean, the referee's only going to add more time.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but that also was a foul, so you're obviously going to take it.
No, but it's...
No, it would just be great for Barcelona going into, obviously, back to home.
Nah, but there's
Beating a
actually-
team.
There is something off with Boniface not playing anymore, though. I mean, maybe not seeing.
Is he
Not
leaving at the end
coming
of the
into-
season?
Maybe that is the sort of... It's that flick in Xabi Alonso's head of you wanted to leave.
Yeah.
I don't see you as part of my plans anymore.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean,
Wow.
to be honest, if that continues, I wouldn't be surprised if Victor Boniface, in the summer,
See him
goes
in
somewhere
Spain.
else.
Benfica. Over 30 seconds, just over 30 seconds to go. Here it is, man! Oh, what a save!
Jesus Christ!
Is that 8 saves
That's what
from
I'm
Wojciech
talking
Szczesny
about. Give
tonight?
this guy the man of the match. match.
Oh, man.
Guys, I'm telling you, the keeping today.
No,
the
for
keeping
real.
today in this
Literally
game.
from Allison.
He's going to throw it all the way in. He's
One
going to throw it
last
all the
chance
way
for
in.
Renato
He's going to throw it
Sanchez
all the
here.
way in.
Barcelona, it's 8 saves for Wojciech Szczesny tonight.
Brilliant. Brilliant game.
Ball in. Can Benfica get ahead on it? Oh, this would be heartbreaking for Barcelona if they concede here.
Oh, my God.
Is the ball over?
What happened?
Offside.
Offside. I think that might
Hansi Flick
just
has
be it.
just done everything for just with that offside rule. He's really, the way the defense are so in unison. Oh, Wojciech Szczesny, what a save.
I mean, to be honest, I would expect a goalkeeper because that was literally shot straight to him, though.
Still.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah, well, we're
Yeah, I mean,
offside
it was
by an
offside,
absolute
definitely.
mile here. Let's wrap this up and head back to Montjuic, boys.
I think that might be all she wrote in Lisbon. The last game of the night. Ball sent forward by Wojciech Szczesny. Benfica trying to get one last attack out of this game. Can they do it, or will the
nope,
referee
that's it, done.
their night? Can they get the ball forward? Perhaps they'll be allowed one more attack. I think with the delays and
Yeah.
the fouls, they'll be allowed one more attack.
Okay.
Benfica, Dahl on the ball here on the right-hand side. He cuts inside, looking
Oh.
for a teammate. But
Let's
it's a
go.
wayward pass.
Over a minute here.
I think with the fouls and the time that the players, I think it was with the fouls, the players spending time on the floor, you've got at least
my
a minute
God.
on the top here.
Get out.
Ball over to the right-hand side. Benfica, one last chance here. Taking their
Definitely.
time here.
Yeah, mate, like,
They've got to get it in the box, otherwise they risk
yes!
the throw in here for Benfica.
End
Bum,
the
that's it,
game!
That
Bravo! 10 men! And that's it. Barcelona win. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mark and Day. Thank you to everyone.
Benfica could complain about the time.
Good. Thank you for all of
look at
you
this,
who
like,
were
look
coming
at the
for
time,
me.
you
10
know.
men. Barcelona beat Benfica 1-0. Gentlemen, I'm back to the show. Sorry about that. And thank you, Alex, because it's just I had to just watch that last 5 minutes there. I was very stressed out. Well, there you have it, guys. What an evening for football. This has been the most
Good Lord.
This has been the most exciting night in Champions League football we've had so far.
Oh, it has. It's been unbelievable.
Clinton can't even sit down.
It's listen, it's just I don't know the way I'm feeling inside. Even this is not even Real Madrid playing or anything. This is not even like a Champions League final, and
If this is the last 16, just imagine what the quarters.
I don't
Exactly,
like
I know.
what anything's doing to me here at all. Because even the PSG Liverpool game, like that felt so intense and like a semi-final. I'm sure you guys felt it at home as well. But if you're out of these 6 sides, who is the most disappointed going into the second leg?
PSG. Easy.
Because there's an argument for PSG.
no, it could be Leverkusen though.
There's an argument for Benfica, knowing that they were up.
Of
a
course,
man
absolutely. I
against
mean, no,
Barcelona.
I mean, that's the reason why this evening is very bizarre because
It's-
every single, like literally all of them, every team that's not won today were pretty much very good.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously apart from Bayern Munich, Leverkusen they were very very poor. Barcelona with 10 men, literally the 10 men that was from the first half, wasn't it? 10 men
Yep.
was from the first half.
Yep.
Right? How do you play from first half? And this is, I mean,
The
remember.
22nd minute.
Well, I mean, this is literally nearly the whole game, So in my opinion, oh man, listen, wait, when before this game started and we were talking about Benfica, remember I said something. I said, when we saw Benfica versus Monaco, they were really very disappointing. We had Chantel. I mean, she was very disappointed with even the game as a whole. It was slightly boring, and I thought this was going to be some kind of crazy, like. But then again, the red card came in, and in my head, I'm like, okay, maybe it's one of those, things that you wouldn't expect to see, and we're going to see it this evening. But for Barcelona to still keep on, still manage to find a win at the same time, and then coming down to PSG Liverpool literally, how many shots did they have?
I mean, Liverpool. Let's have a look at the stats here.
This is.
Liverpool,
Oh, man.
PSG had 27 shots. Liverpool had 2.
And one of them was a goal.
Yeah.
That's an absolute.
And the one was from a super sub.
Yeah.
That's an 27-2.
27 shots.
If you're Luis Enrique, how do you pick your team up from this, knowing that you were the better side, you had the possession, you had more attacks, you played better football, but you didn't win the game because the other team had 2 shots and converted one of them? As a manager, Alex, how do you pick your team up from that, especially against the likes of a Liverpool at Anfield, which we know is one of the most difficult places to play in Europe?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be an uphill battle. I think it's hard to pick yourself up from a loss like this. It's hard to see if you've played so well like PSG did tonight with the chances that they had. I mean, playing so well actually feels like I'm being too kind to them, but when you've put so much on the line and they would say perhaps given their best tonight and 27 shots, 10 on target, Liverpool had 2, 1 shot on target, and they scored. Mm-hmm. If you can't convert your chances, you don't belong in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. It's as simple as that. And PSG, it's a harsh lesson for them to learn tonight, and this will sting. There's obviously still 90 minutes left of football, but it's at Anfield. Liverpool at home. We all know how good Liverpool have been at home this season, or we all know how good Liverpool have been full stop this season.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think they'll come away from this just being really disappointed, and they've let themselves down in a way, not being able to convert their chances. They've let the fans down. This could have been a year where they could have gone quite far in the competition, and yeah, it was very, very disappointing from Luis Enrique and PSG tonight.
PSG living up to their Champions League name with this situation right now?
I mean, we've seen it in the past. They've got so far and then they always fall at the last hurdle, or they never get to the last hurdle. It just kind of feels like it's going to happen again.
And
I think I would give them. We joked about this when Guardiola joked, saying that he would give his side a 1% chance to get through to the next round against Real Madrid. I give PSG a 1% chance to get through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. It's a sad indictment, but I think it's the reality here, unfortunately.
I think so as well. Let's talk a little bit about Leverkusen, because Clinton, you were talking about how this was an absolute disaster for Xabi Alonso and his men, but mainly Xabi Alonso and the decisions he made.
No, definitely. Like, I feel this was, I understand that sometimes, coaches could be excellently, they could be very good. We've seen it even with the likes of Pep Guardiola. And if you remember, I was saying to you guys that there are some kind of decisions they make and you feel like they are going through some kind of relationship issues. Obviously, I'm not saying it for Xabi Alonso because there is no history of any kind of mental things that was going on. But with Pep Guardiola, we saw him having some kind of, weird stats and, weird sub-ins and sub-outs. And, I was kind of thinking, okay, maybe there's just something going on with you that's not making you think straight, or people are just not advising you properly. That was exactly what's happened with Xabi Alonso, in my opinion. How do you have, your best strikers, on the bench facing at least your rival in Germany? Where does that happen? And remember, I was saying is that what they end up doing is they start bringing them in when it's too late, and that's exactly what's happened. What do you want Schick to come to at that time? First of all, what you've done, with behaving like that is, you've demoralized them, if that's a word. If I was Schick, right, and I've scored, sorry, I don't know if you could help me pronounce it. No. Sorry, or did somebody say something? But if you have been performing to a very high level of, very high standards, you would expect your coach to always bring out the best in you. You want to be the guy whom people will look forward to. I remember when Ademola Lookman was literally being the power man for Atalanta. Every single game, everybody just wanted to watch him become Ademola Lookman. To me, that's how a coach should behave. We see it with Manchester United. Amad Diallo stepped up, and there's no way, in as much as Manchester United are having to go through drought and players and injuries and whatever, but because you've shown that level of performance, in my opinion, you should be that starting point. And why are we crucifying Amorim today? It's because you have a whole row of dead players. And you have the only one player on the bench. And you're struggling to win games. I'm talking about Garnacho. And when Garnacho comes on, you see, so my question is, why do coaches do this? Like, why? Victor Boniface comes on. Every time he scores a goal. He scores a goal for you. Why is he on the bench? You have shit there. Why is he on the bench? This is probably one of the most important fixtures you would have in the Champions League. It's not just the Champions League. This is literally German football. This is a game that the whole of Germany would watch. Bring out your best. Put them on the pitch. If they're not working, okay. Like if I was a coach, this is what I'm going to do. If they don't work, all right, okay. My best are not working. Let's bring up these other guys that are. You don't start them. Now, this is what you end up getting. Yeah, we've always given him the credit. He's one of the best coaches, but this one, he totally got it wrong.
Yep. Let's see if Bayer Leverkusen have enough to bounce back next week against Munich. 3 goals down, though. It's going to be very tough. Clinton, I was laughing because someone wrote, please don't trust any code from Clinton. Also, Vencedor asked me, if Barca play Lille in the quarterfinals, will you support Barca or Jonathan David?
Uncle.
Don't
worry. See, I will shock you tomorrow.
I was answering someone.
You hear me? I don't know if it's Nigerian or whatever, but tomorrow, remember I said I'm not going to cook. I'm going to fry. Yeah? And see, the way I'm going to stay it, tomorrow we are all going to be happy. Tomorrow, Europa, wait now. You guys don't know who I... Go to Delta State, Umochi. Go and ask... Oh, God. Don't worry, tomorrow.
Real Sociedad hosting Manchester United tomorrow in the Europa League at Real Arena. I wouldn't bet on Manchester United, but that's just me. Alex, we're saying maybe both teams to score in that one or over 2.5. Play it a bit safe because the inconsistency of Real Sociedad and just the team that Manchester United has become, unfortunately.
No, you never know what you're going to get with Manchester United or Real Sociedad. I think you can rely a little bit more on the Basque side, but... Yeah. It's going to be an interesting one, I think, for Manchester United because Ruben Amorim has come under a lot of fire recently. He's come under a lot of criticism for, I think, the analogy I would use is trying to put a square peg into a round hole. He's trying to stick with this back three. He doesn't have the players to play a back three or back five, if you want to call it that. And we've seen Antonio Conte, he's moved to a back four when he's seen it's not working. And it takes a very bespoke group of players. I've said this before, a bespoke group of players to play a back five well. We've only seen Chelsea do it really well over the last 5-10 years in the Premier League. And either he's going to have to learn this the hard way and I'm not saying he's going to get the sack, but somewhere down the line, someone's going to have to say to him, listen, this is not working, or he's going to have to change his ways because United aren't going to improve if they continue playing this style of football.
If they get knocked out of the Europa League to Real Sociedad and over these 2 legs, is Amorim getting the boot?
No, I don't think he'll get the boot whatever happens this season. I think that would be stupid too. I think it would be a rushed decision. They'll give him till the end of the season. They'll give him the summer. They'll give him a full season next season if by then it doesn't work. Because this is the thing. They can't rush a decision like that. If they sack Amorim, the next manager's not going to do any better.
No. Sorry. Let's stop. Because literally, I'm happy you just made that statement because somebody has just said Amorim is worse than Ten Hag, right? Listen, in my opinion, and don't get me wrong, and I'll say this is my simple truth, yeah? Amorim, when he came to Manchester United, he gave a lot of us Manchester United fans a lot of hope because obviously what he did, what he's done with his club in Portugal, like everybody was like, nah, this is the man. You know, the way he came and he was setting up his own rules, he was acting like this really disciplined guy. But let's be sincere with ourselves though. Bro, my man has been the worst guy in. Wait, do you know how many games he's won for Manchester United since joining the club? Nobody can tell me that it's about players now. No, listen, with what Manchester United have right now, we are still better than some teams that can still. Bro, no. Let me say something, right? Tell me which team that has the kind of squad that Manchester United has.
Clinton,
yeah? Sorry.
We have to leave this for tomorrow.
Okay. Now, well, no, you know when you speak about Manchester United, I know. I can start breaking screens already.
Well, Manchester United in action tomorrow against Real Sociedad and then over the weekend against Arsenal. We're back again tomorrow at the Sporty Show at 7 p.m. WAT time. Clinton, Alex, and I, and we'll definitely talk a little Manchester United, Clinton. So save your rant and come back tomorrow with all whatever you're going to fry at the Sporty Show. I don't know what's going on.
No, I've told them I'm coming with spices. Like,
all right,
you guys
we're
don't
coming
understand.
with spices. Another Champions League night over. Match day 1 of the round of 16 is finished. Next week, we have the second leg of these matches, and it's going to be very, very tasty, guys. So we'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. But as always, until then, enjoy the football.
We are going to fry it tomorrow.